Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Rajj Patel live stream. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. Shaya! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. I'm your host, Rajj Patel. Oh, I've got an announcement to make. Strap yourself into your chair. I've got an announcement to make. This is big news. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I'm going to be talking about this through the entire broadcast. But here we go. Shaifu, 8 months in a row. Chaya in the chat. Thank you for your 8-month subscription. On Saturday, October 27th, that is at TwitchCon, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in Streamer Alley is going to be the first ever official Rajj Patel meet-up live in person. 4:30 p.m. Mark your calendar. 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at the San Jose Convention Center on Saturday of TwitchCon. 4:30 p.m. October 27th in Streamer Alley. Woo! Yes! Yes, I can't wait for nobody to be there. Press 1 if you're not going to show up. Okay, your resident sleeping now, but what if I told you Canute and Candyland will be there? Canute and Candyland and a lot of members of the show, the reason you watch it, will be there. Canute and Candyland will be at the meetup. Now press 1 if you're going. Now press 1 if you're going, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're going. There you go. That's it. That's my announcement. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I ask you in the chat, what time is the meetup officially? Saturday, the 27th of October. What time is it at, chat? Tell me right now. What time is it? Somebody tell me. I forgot already. No, 4:30 p.m. Stop trolling me. 4:30 p.m. Stop making up. You guys are such pieces of shit. You know that? You are the Twitch chat is the biggest piece of somebody made a meme here of Twitch Grim Reaper here. It's a piece of art and it's check it out. It's I don't know what to think of this. Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. This is a picture. It's Trainwrecks TV banned, Trihex banned, Groscore banned, and then knocking on the door of Canute's channel, Monka S. I don't know. It could. I don't know. That could happen. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Rajj Royale podcast. We are going to go over the rules real quick. Gurk69, thank you for 3 months. Basically, the rules go as follows, okay? Let me go over the rules one more time. Well, actually, we'll just go over it when we introduce everybody on the podcast. So we are going to introduce everybody on the podcast. I'm going to put them on screen. Hopefully, I don't know if they really know that they're on screen. Let's put them on screen. They have no idea. This is your cast. Let's bring them up. What? Hello? Where's my music? Hello? They lose internet connection? Hello? There we go. There's your cast. There's your cast, ladies and gentlemen. These are the people that are going to be duking it out. Let's throw the timer up there, too. On the Rajj Royale podcast, the winner is going to receive a whole host. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. All right. Here I am. I fucking hate you. No. Wait, whoa. Whoa, chill out, everybody.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Welcome to the Rajj Royale podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome guests. We're going to introduce you one by one. Hello, how is everybody doing?
Good.
Is anyone going to say hello?
Hello.
Great.
Yeah, say hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy, okay? Don't be shy at all. We're going to go through introductions here. We're going to introduce everybody one by one. Welcoming her back to the Raj Patel live stream after some time. Faith, who's no longer a doctor.
No, I failed med school.
Did medical school not work out for you, or what?
Nah. See, I decided if I'm gonna have a prefix for whatever career I'm gonna have, I can't lie and say doctor, but I can also put stripper on Twitch, so it's just Faith.
Okay, all right, cool. Hey, couldn't watch that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dr. Faith. Welcome her aboard the Raj Patel Royale podcast. Let's introduce our next guest, Candyland. Hello, Candyland. Welcome aboard the Raj Royale podcast. How are you? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm very good, thank you. I'm Candyland. Nice in chat. Everybody spam hearts, etc.
Okay, all right. You see,
that's all.
Are they being a little rude in chat, Candyland? You're not happy with them?
Yes, they're being rude. Yes, be nice in chat. Come on. No
chat. Call me a cunt. Come on. Give me a...
No resident sleepers. Only hearts, and be nice to each other and love everyone. Okay.
All right. All right, Monkeyism, welcome to the Rajj Royale podcast. How are you?
Hi, I am great. It's been a while.
It's been a long
last time
time
I was here, yes, I was blonde. There was not 10 people. There was like 4 people, and that's me at my comfortable, right? And 3 other people. Let's get back to that today, chat. Okay. I'm counting on you.
So you're hoping to win. Okay, great. Thank you, Monkeyism. Welcome to the podcast. All right, Strider751, hello.
What's up, guys? Strider751, biggest forehead on the block. I came here as stand-in because Greek wasn't here. I don't know what the fuck he went. But today is going to be exciting. I think he's going to have a good run, and he might out-Muslim me. But I'm going to try to provide some good shit today. So nice to be back on the podcast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kaylee, hello. Good. I love your look today. It's beautiful, very beautiful. I love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the Royale podcast.
I'm Kaylee. There's nothing. I'm not that interesting, I guess. I don't know.
Well, hold on. I heard from your cousin that you play with Ninja.
Yeah. What? Yeah, my cousin texted me saying that she met some guy on the plane, and you apparently were talking about me.
I wasn't talking about you.
I don't know. That's what she's like.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
First of all, Austin wasn't talking about you. I was sitting right next to him. Wait, so what did your cousin say to you?
Likes Haley.
I don't know. She texted me saying like, "Oh yeah, there was this guy advertising some show and said you were on it, and I don't know, like
advertising some show."
Yeah, advertising the show. I was like, Okay.
Oh, it's not this show. It's the one on the other stream, like the other webpage.
Well, no. I wasn't I mean, Austin wasn't advertising. Never mind.
I think Austin likes Kaylee.
Nobody was advertising any show.
Austin isn't even 6 foot, so you don't have to care about him because he's not 6 feet tall.
There's no way anybody was advertising on a plane about a show.
It's free advertisement, mate. Word of mouth.
The guy simply asked us what we did for a living, and that's it. There was no. It's just like, what else are you supposed to say?
But wait, how did she approach
so this is what actually
how
happened.
did my cousin
Say you're an internet.
Okay, first of all, the conversation was happening between, the Adidas guy, right? And your cousin interrupted us to say that you were a Fortnite player that played with Ninja. And then
So he was advertising.
we turned around and said that you were on my show. You were on my show. We weren't advertising the show. She interrupted, and I corrected her and said, well, I didn't actually tell her that you don't play with Ninja, but, anyways. But that's, so that's what actually happened. But
Ninja only plays with females if they're called Ellen, mate.
Did she play it out like I was some sort of creep?
No, she just kind of like I don't know. She just said like, you were advertising the show, and she's like, oh yeah, well, I said that you did Twitch and everything. He's like, oh okay, and then apparently you knew me, and then she's like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Weird coincidence on the plane.
All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, welcome Kalei on the Rajj Royale podcast. Thank you so much. All right, let's introduce to the show Mini Titan. Hello.
All right, pal. How you doing? I'm all right.
Good to have you, man. How are you?
Right. I'm spot on, pal. 1 week, mate, until,
Yeah, 1 week until TwitchCon. Oh, you're doing a shoot. What is that? That's been the same. That's been the same.
Join us to go downstairs and get a different.
Have you guys seen the Mini Titans room? How fucking dirty.
No. I done that on the stream.
I want to see.
Yeah, do the leg
this is
thing.
clean room.
He did the clean.
I done a cleaning stream. Well, well.
Wow.
He's basically stealing all the straight women's jobs right now.
Mate, I cleaned it. It's perfect now. Like I'm clean. I'm fresh. I'm great. It's
Mini Titan, do you live at home or do you live alone?
alone, all by
Looks
myself.
like you can laugh in front of your camera, though.
Do the leg thing.
Do the leg.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh wait, save that for when the vote.
This one may do this.
Stealing my job.
Holy shit. Okay, Mini Titan, welcome to the podcast. All right, let's introduce Mama Joe and her son, John. Hello, good to see you. Hi, how are you? Welcome aboard. Introduce yourself.
It's me, Mommy-O, not Mama Joe.
Oh, sorry, Mommy-O, not Mama Joe. Sorry, I don't know why I said Mama Joe. Mommy-O.
John Uzumaki, what's up?
Yeah,
Hi,
what
Glad
up?
to be here. Yeah.
Hi, welcome aboard. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Mom.
Well, I'm Mama Uzumaki.
Mama Uzumaki.
All right, cool.
Mama, before we get any further, like,
we're gonna
I've got
win. We're gonna
for
win.
all
We're
the
here to win.
females. Can I say hello? My name's Mini Titan.
We're gonna win,
Do you have a
people.
boyfriend?
Oh,
You have a boyfriend, Mini Titan?
Mini Titan.
No, I'm just asking.
She's married. We'll get to that
Is
once.
she?
Finish.
Can I just ask a question to Mama Joe?
Well, hold on. Before let everybody do their introductions first. Let everybody do their introductions first, and then we'll get to it. All right, let's introduce Alibrel. How do I pronounce your name? Alibrel?
Yeah, Alibrel, that's me.
Alibrel, go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Hi, I'm Alibrel. I'm your resident SJW cucklord, and I'm not important enough to be far enough in the pictures that somebody without a camera is ahead of me. That's what's happening right now. I'm feeling the respect.
Wait, hold on, just a minute. Wait. No, it's just like no.
What?
No, it's just.
You scuffed Greek.
It's just about the camera positioning. That's what it's all about. It's all about the positioning.
Right.
I'll move you guys around. Don't worry. You'll get your time. Okay. All right. You'll get your time.
feel ya.
Where's the
coming out swinging? I was told to be good.
Yeah.
What was that hand movement?
Great. Wow. Amazing prep. Thank you. All right. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, introducing Canute. Welcome aboard the Rajj Royale podcast. How are you?
I still have the rune flu, so I'm pretty fucked.
Couldn't you honestly? This is the first time I've seen you that you kind of look like you lost a little bit of muscle.
What? He's put it on me. Brick shithouse.
I mean,
no, it takes 48 hours for injection to work. I think.
That makes sense.
It's like telling a billionaire they lost $1,000. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. The rune flu. You got the rune flu, huh? Did you eating too much pussy at Rune Fest?
No, actually not.
Okay, sucking too much dick.
But all the nerds came and gave me hugs, so I think that's why.
Wait, who?
All the nerds.
Oh, all the nerds gave you hugs? I thought you didn't hug men.
No, but they just came at me.
Oh.
Harassed me.
Okay,
Wait,
all right.
I didn't harass you. I
Guys, let me finish the introductions. Let me finish the introductions. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the last Rajj Royale podcast. He's on his feet. All 5'3.5" of him. Slicker!
Yes. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ismi Slicker, you get me? 0161, money on the globe. No, but I'm not going to say you get me today. Got a new word, you get me?
Yeah,
I got a new word.
What's that?
You just said it.
You done know, you get me?
Wait,
You done know.
But you're still saying you get me.
It's a mixture. It's a mixture. I might stick to get me, and I might say you done know, you get me?
You just said I have a new word. It's not you get me. You done now. You get me. That's what you said.
Don't try to diss the boy, them. You get me?
Yeah,
I mean, you done know. You done know.
Yeah, you're done now. Okay, see, you can't fucking break it. So now you're done now. You're done now.
You done know. You get.
Right.
Rajj, say the slang and that. Don't stop, mate. Don't fucking stop.
You taught me a few of the slangs. All right, I talk about the girl them and the guy them.
No.
The man them.
And the man them.
And the boy them.
The boy them. The boy them and the girl them. You get me?
And the man them. You done know.
You done now. All right.
You done now.
You're done now. All right. Welcome our cast, ladies and gentlemen. Am I missing anybody? Did I get everybody? Everybody got an introduction? All right, perfect. So. All right, let's do this then. Let's do the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. These are the rules. All right, pay attention to the rules. Here are the rules. All right, the rules are as follows. Okay, we will have 20-minute rounds. Okay, at the end of every 20-minute round, the chat will vote. You will vote for the person you like the most. I'm talking to the chat. The person with the most amount of votes. All right, the most amount of votes will get to kick off one of the two people with the least amount of votes. All right,
Rajj.
So you
Rajj,
are voting
say that
for
in Arabic.
What? Yeah, you could say it. Yeah, you could say it in Arabic. Go ahead.
Just don't hurt anyone.
No. الناس والكثير الفوتات تسمون علي كلها علي مو على الناس افتهم علي وتسوها علي كلها افتهموا 0161 ماني على الماب.
He's just saying vote for me, fuck these guys.
No.
Oh my god.
He actually is saying that.
Yes, he did. I know Arabic, pal.
What did he Doc?
He said everybody vote for me.
Called it.
Careful with your mic. All right, Mamio does sign language. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's start. Does everybody understand the rules?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
the winner will get the option of receiving a host.
Mamio.
You can donate the host to somebody if you'd like. You cannot choose. If you can't win multiple rounds in a row. So if you win 2 rounds in a row, you forfeit that to the next person to vote. Okay. All right, here we go. We're off. We are off to the races. John, please submit me the topics. We are starting the timer. Let's start the timer. I mean, holy shit, Canute.
Got this.
Canute, this is you. Is this you when you were 17? Hold on, wait a second. Canute, is this somebody's got a picture of you when you were younger? Is this you, Canute?
I can't see it yet.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Is this you? Holy sh. Is this when you were first bodybuilding? Is this before or after the steroids?
That's before.
I can't see.
Wait, wasn't he born with steroids in his veins?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Here,
still can't see it.
It's coming up on the screen. Give it a second. It's in the Discord chat.
Actually, 19.
19.
You were 19 years old. 19 years old.
Yeah.
You are an
All I'm saying
absolute-
is, I've seen Austin at 19. He was better.
You look, wow, you look like a human being.
Are you on the poster for before and after steroids?
Wow.
That's I deadlift like 240 kilos there.
Your head looks so different.
Your head fits your body there. That's what's the crazy part. It actually looks proportionate.
So
I think I was like normal weight for my height there. 80 kilos.
80 kilos?
So,
Did you?
yeah.
How long have you been working out?
So that's 4 stone, right?
What age was that?
Stone?
4 stone? Are you off your test?
Stones there are outside. Not,
4 times 14 is for the ladies. This is actually going to be the first. This is like a mini topic. It's not a main topic, but I just want to know: do you guys find Knut's body or that much muscle attractive?
Yes. Oh, to the girls?
Oh my god.
Ladies, we need to be honest
I like
here because
slim, tall men.
I
I like them to look like they run. They cannot lift anything. That's my favorite.
I want them to look like they haven't eaten in 4 weeks. I like really tall, skinny white men. I'm like, I'm not kidding. Like XQC body type, like 6 whatever.
You hear that?
120 pounds.
All right.
No, I think the dad bod is my favorite. But like if Knut would have like a super good personality and be super interesting.
I don't know. I don't want them to look like they can pump me across the room.
I've been married.
I didn't mean to be rude, by the way. Fuck.
Everyone can put you across the room. Everyone can put, even like the small sticks can put you through the room.
Even Slick can pick you up, darling.
What were you
Even
saying,
Slick, yeah.
Mommy? What were you saying?
I said I've been married 30 years, and yeah, I'd hit that.
Damn.
Over and over, multiply.
Okay.
I don't know how your son's taking that, mate. Honest to God, if like your son, how you reacting to that, mate? Your mom's saying she'd bash a man.
You're out, Titan.
It's different, mate. Bashing a
I
man.
think he's used to
Wouldn't you want your mom to have great
used
sex?
to it. My mom's super.
Hey,
blind.
what?
Slicker, listen.
Are you dumb, mate?
Hey,
Man, don't take my mom like that. You get
One at a
Listen,
time, guys.
Slickers.
One at a time. Go ahead.
Slicker,
Slickers,
even your mom would take off her hijab and go for Knut. Trust
Oh.
me. Like, when she
Yes, she
see
would, mate.
Knut, yeah.
Yeah,
Have you
I
seen
know
Knut,
Colin
mate?
over there. I think you'd go for him too, Strider.
Anyone would.
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that.
In chat. We need a gachi
You'd
basket.
Titan, you'd put your leg up all the way for him too. So
Mate, I've got.
do it again. Do it again.
If it wasn't TOS, I'd show you my zero gaggery. All I'm saying.
Mini Titan, so you have a 0 gag reflex? How did you
Yeah.
discover that?
Because I used to be anorexic and I used to like do that stuff to get it out, but it
bear
just didn't
cocks
work.
in your mouth.
Yeah. Mate, just because I turned you down, so like I don't try and like get all ooh. Me and you, Twitch call. I mean, Run Fest in the back room, mate. You were like, oh come on. I was like,
Oh my days.
I don't do that stuff, you know.
Mate, I respect the energy you're gonna have now. You get me? Last fucking
Don't lie,
stream,
mate.
you acting like a
Don't
bitch.
Shut up, mate. You've got fuck all. I mean, I
Mate,
love you, just like
please. This is the internet. No keyboard warriors and all that.
Take it
You
out
get
at
me?
Mate,
TwitchCon, privately in a room together.
Can you film
Keep
it?
this for it.
Mate, I've got a nice camera.
Candyland, do you watch
Candyland
gay?
wants to.
Do you watch gay porn, Candyland?
Mate, before the show, she was
She
sending
definitely
me stuff,
watches
mate.
gay
Yup,
porn.
she does.
You know what?
Look at her
definitely
Tumblr,
watches
mate.
gay porn.
Look at her Tumblr.
Wait. Candy
Oh
told
my god,
me.
can we look at her Tumblr?
Can I say this?
No,
Wait,
you
can I say
cannot.
No,
this?
actually, we can't.
Don't talk
Wait,
about my
Look at most tumblers on live.
Why would you?
I'm not trying to get anybody banned on here.
Do not look at that on
no
stream.
TOS.
One at a time. The blood brother thing. Can I say that, Candy?
I don't know if it's allowed on TOS, is it?
But we can just talk about it. I
But
think
that's just
fine.
normal.
Violent.
Don't.
Wait, it's normal. You cut your hand and you combine the blood with someone else.
And
Is
she
that
slapped
normal?
a man.
Yeah, that's how you get the blood brother. That's how you get the blood brother.
That's
Is
kinda,
that normal?
that's like you were like that was like when you were in your like emo days, right?
No, it was
It
after
was
that. It was it was like maybe 4 years ago
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Interesting.
5 years ago, maybe. Yeah.
Go
But
ahead. Knut.
yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry.
love gay porn.
You love gay porn?
Yeah, not the normie porn, but like photos and stuff like that. That's cute. Like I don't watch porn.
Oh,
But
so
yeah.
you don't like? So
She likes.
Go ahead.
She likes Billy Harrington actually. She watches.
No, I don't know what that is. I don't know.
You don't know
Are you
Aki?
still blood brothers with that
We
person?
chat know who Billy Harrington is.
They
Wait.
blood brothered?
Yeah, what is it? What did you say, Monkey?
Like, are you still close to them, or like did you
Yeah.
blood pact and now ciao bye?
No, he's my best friend. Every time we don't meet
Ye?
super often, but whenever we meet, we are this tight, like always. We're forever gonna be.
How many diseases did you caught when you combined the blood? Or
I already had sex with him before. So.
Wait, what? So look, I mean,
Candy.
It's
innocent.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Well, I don't know.
Immersion ruined.
Okay, anyway, let's we don't have a topic here, so let's get a topic. Now, guys, look, if you don't have something to like really say, you shouldn't interrupt people. Like let the people what I'm saying is the little small comments really fucking get crowded. It gets crowded in here. There's 10 people. Try to go one at a time, okay? Try to go one at a time, all right? So, here we go.
Does anyone know when Black Friday is?
Here we go. Here's the first topic, all right? Here we go. Gross score.
Free my boy.
All right, okay.
Not naming any names.
No, you can. It's all right. We're not gonna. We're not. This isn't talking bad. We're just talking about what happened, okay? And your opinions, okay? That's what it's all about.
Listen, he just wanted to look at Emily's ass. It's no big deal.
All right, okay.
Maybe we should have done it off stream, but I don't know. Like...
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Bannable.
So Gross Score was banned for 30 days from Twitch. It was banned for 30 days from Twitch. It was almost indefinite.
Again?
Yeah. Anyways, does anybody, so this is just an open discussion, what you think of it? Do you think it was deserved? Do you think it sets a dangerous precedent? TLDR, does anybody need a TLDR or what happened or anything like that?
I can do the TLDR. Very easy.
Yeah,
it's simple, right? Gross Score went to Runefest. Simple enough. Knut was streaming something, and then he went up to Gross Score. Gross Score was like, "Oh, do you want to get some content? Let's start some drama." He went on 2 knees and then started following around a female, no naming names, and lo and behold, he's got banned.
So, okay, so it's a 30-day ban. So let's talk about it. Open discussion.
I mean,
Anybody
there's
talk?
a little bit of context there that's necessary there, Titan. He was 6 inches away from her ass.
So what?
Listen, it was just not even close. He just stumbled. He stumbled.
He fell over. He was accidentally tripped.
Like you accidentally fell into the girl one time. Like, oh, it was an accident, baby. I fell into her.
It wasn't an accident.
It was an accident. It was a banana peel. He slipped and it went in her face in her ass. Of course.
Hold tight, Strider.
I mean, like it's a 30-day ban, almost permanent for that joke or whatever. Of course, he's obnoxious, but why ban him? Come on, he's just.
It makes me mad.
It's not a
it's like,
first offense.
Yeah, but I
He's had multiple long bans before. He's been indefinited before, and that was overturned. He has a history of doing shit like this over and over again.
This wasn't worth the ban. I understand that Twitch don't want this stuff to be like they don't want to allow stuff like this on their website, but it sucks. I think it sucks that it's banned, and it's too bad. It's just before TwitchCon, but I also understand Twitch side of it.
But listen, we all know Gross Score has a sickness in his head. Therefore, Twitch should support that.
Strider, don't avoid personal attacks of Twitch partners.
No, I'm
supporting. We love him. We all love him.
I'm supporting.
It doesn't matter, but don't say another Twitch streamer has a sickness in their head.
Oh, okay. Let's. Oh, sorry.
Honestly,
it's a second language, mate.
If it had been the other way around and a girl did that to a guy, we wouldn't be having this discussion right now.
Well, that's what I was like. I know what they did
said,
because it was a woman that claimed it. They sided with the women.
It's gotten to the point to where we can't do anything. I mean, men are attracted to women, women are attracted to men. He didn't physically touch her. And like I said, if it was a woman doing it to a man, we wouldn't be having this discussion. We've gotten to where you can't even catcall, you can't whistle at a girl. To me, that's a compliment. If you're going to be offended by it, then something's wrong with you.
I would agree with that. If he started touching her, he would do something different. But he didn't touch.
He was not 6 inches away.
He was literally
one at a time. One at a time.
In between, maybe.
He didn't touch her. So if he went to the moon and back, well, he didn't do that either. He did not touch her.
No,
that's what I was saying.
So controversial for such a long time.
Plus, excuse me, monkeyism. Start. Go.
Yeah. Thank you. So he's been controversial for a super long time, and I don't want to get into his previous bans, but right now what he did, if Twitch doesn't want it on the website, one warning. Hey, you should not do that. Maybe a warning, maybe a 1-day ban. 30 days, that's your livelihood, that's your job. What if he never comes back from this? It's insane to me. I really believe Twitch needs to kind of lay down their bans because people are getting banned for 30 days. There was a girl at a Zoom streaming. She talked about a monkey. She got banned for 30 days. That's 30 days of your livelihood. To me, like, I really feel that Twitch is so unfair and almost, I want to use the words abuse of power very often. Certain people are clearly targeted. Other people get away with nothing.
Once you've got an X on your head, Twitch is going to get you.
Exactly.
It's like hyphonics,
mate. Vote for this girl, man.
They will get you for anything.
Yes.
There's
so
favorism.
clever,
There's favorism in
so
the Twitch stuff. That's the issue. Like, there's favorism.
Okay,
I swear there's some Twitch stuff in there. They're already hating on Gross Score. They're waiting for him to fuck up, lads. And when he makes a few mistakes, boom, he's gone.
Bye-bye.
Well, they didn't even fact check the situation. Like, the girl came out of left field and she lied about so many things and blew it out of proportion. And all of a sudden now he's banned over something so small. Like, they didn't fact check. They didn't try and like take sides equally. They were like, "Oh, a girl says she's harassed. Let's 100% believe the girl right away." And that is the stupidest.
Listen, lads.
There's video proof of it.
Well, no, literally the entire situation, not just that.
Actually, like because of how Twitch are banning people, how quickly it seems to go, I'm very, very afraid. And ever since I started streaming, I've been like paranoid and scared to like say what I think and act like I want.
Mate, you shouldn't be scared to say what you want, mate.
But I am. I was like,
keep talking. Try to take the lead. I have to go pee. But
Today you
go
can't
ahead.
say what you want to say.
After I started streaming on Twitch, like I went to bed being like anxious, like, oh my god, am I gonna be banned tomorrow? So many times, just because I was paranoid about it.
You're an innocent female. You're not getting banned.
That's when you know it's a problem. When someone like Candy is worried, like, are you kidding me, Twitch? Look at this. Like, do you think everyone's gonna sit there like Triax is afraid to say cunt on the stream because he was insulting his best friend? Like, what the fuck is this kindergarten bullshit, man?
I say cunt all the time. If I get banned, it's bullshit.
The thing is, I can say this because I don't care about my Twitch. You can ban me. This is not my livelihood. I just chill here.
It's his Twitter he cares about.
Don't get banned. You won't be able to come on this show and lose. Come on.
Oh my god.
You can't help me rig the show anymore, Strider.
Oh, that's true. I'm just kidding.
Don't tell your
it just
We need
banter.
people that get eliminated early. We need you.
Wait,
what
it's
happened?
free speech. We live in Scotland. I live in Scotland. Free speech is free speech. If we can't say what's on our mind, what the fuck?
But hold on. But free speech doesn't exist in a corporate. You don't have to be. You're not. Free speech doesn't apply here.
I live in Scotland. We've got something called free speech. I want to call someone
in America. Hold on. But let me correct you. Free speech doesn't give you the right to walk into somebody's house and yell whatever you want.
That's no speech. That's no speech.
No, well,
that's not speech.
Well, hold on,
but
trespassing.
But what I mean, hold on, but
free speech does not force a corporation to allow you to represent them in a way that they don't want you to.
Well,
you
I think
are
the
a business partner with Twitch, and if you're doing disgusting shit that's going to cost them advertisers, they get rid of you.
You a straight boss to me.
The gaming community is the worst community ever, mate.
It is, I agree.
Mate, so why the fuck are they coming into a gaming? Mate, it's bullshit. This is fucking.
Even though I
want to see cunt.
I hate how Twitch stuff is acting. I can actually be a devil's advocate and say, you know how YouTube got fucked over when someone said the N-word on an ad? Like, everyone pulled out. All the big companies never wanted a single ad on whole YouTube, and I think Twitch is afraid of that. If this shit gets out and the big companies see that, they say, no, we don't want ads to run on Twitch. And
the issue is, like, how they're penalizing people is so inconsistent. And it's an inconsistent president, so, like, we don't know how to act. We don't know what to do because we might get banned because there's no consistency. There's TOS, but there's no hard rules that we can follow. It's all of a sudden, Gross Score is banned for a clip that, to most of us, is harmless.
Yeah, I think what would help is if Twitch, let's say a partner gets banned, they sit down with them, just 10-minute call or even an email and go, this is why you got banned exactly. Because oftentimes people say when they get banned, they're like, I don't know why I got banned. This clip, but what in this clip is wrong? And they need to tell you exactly where you stand. By the way, you're at 2 crosses or 2 whatever X's they're called. If you do anything of this, or this nature, just so you know, you're on thin ice, it's going to be a 30-day ban. But come out.
It's not just that.
I think I have the solution for the problem here. I think I have the solution.
Let's hear it.
What? Ban all of them.
No. Let's kick NA people from Twitch. Let's move the company out of fucking NA. The crying,
and move it to
offended fucking NA people. Let's get it, move it to Europe. And the problem, we can do whatever we want.
I don't think so. It's just a matter of time.
I think that's the solution.
But if we move it to Europe, we will get banned if you're not a feminist or refugee, I guess. So that's all.
But hey, what do you think of?
No, hold on. If you move it to Europe, if you move it to Europe, it'll be taxed so highly you can't stay in business.
That's incorrect.
Fam, let me say this.
We have to pay the same amount of tax anyway if we stream on Twitch.
You move it from Ireland and then Ireland to Amsterdam and it's tax-free, mate.
All right, go ahead, Slicker, go ahead.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is this, yeah? My boy, okay, my boy Grosscott. First of all, who's this buster-ass fat motherfucker talking to?
Hey, whoa.
Nah, mate, do not talk shit. You don't know who the fuck you talking to, mate.
Yo, Slicker, yo, making personal threats isn't the way to go about it, okay?
It ain't no personal threats, you get me? He's talking shit from his mouth, yeah? Listen, mate, listen. He's been banned once, you get me? Once.
No, that's
he's been perma'd once.
Once, you get me? So don't talk shit, you done know.
Right, and when a perma happens, it should be the last one, right?
But mate, he's
perma banned once. He's been banned half a dozen times.
Don't talk the talk, you get me? Listen, I'm saying this, yeah? Shit.
And the fact that he's back after a perma ban shows extreme favoritism towards his bullshit.
At the end of the day,
you are a buster. You are a straight buster. What I'm saying is this:
he makes the company money. Why the fuck should they ban him? They would even make more money of him doing that. It benefits them.
Yeah,
it's content. Yeah. It's good content.
Don't
people
need
like
any single broadcaster at all.
Yes,
Amazon they need broadcasters, of course. If you say broadcasters, if you say that, that's
there's no broadcasters
at all. No idea about business if you say that.
No, listen. Twitch is a fucking peanut in Amazon. Amazon makes so much money. Do you give a shit about Twitch? They can spit on our face, and
it's not just that.
No.
That's why they do Amazon Prime.
Yeah, this is how they make their money.
Like people changing, so like Gross Score took second chances are a real thing. People change. And you gotta give them. You gotta.
It was
Hold on. So I think we're all ignoring the fact that we're all focusing on the clip that he got.
Though
I mean, you only got perma-banned once. You can forgive someone.
It was an indefinite.
He only got perma-banned once.
It was an indefinite. Yeah, Kelb. It was an indefinite, mate. An indefinite ban. You get me? Don't start talking the talk. And not just that, yeah. TwitchCon. They won't allow him to go to TwitchCon. He was prepping it. You get me? All the IRL streams and all that. Don't talk, you mate.
Someone.
Yalla habibi.
But
I don't like this guy.
Really harassment. You actually feel harassed. Jesus Christ! Why does it take?
Thank you.
Hold on. So let me say this. Hold on. You guys would also ignore. Do you think that Twitch took into context the whole situation that happened at RuneFest, not just that clip, and they were looking for an excuse?
So you're telling me when fake accusations come up, they should just
unfair.
Yeah, I was very, very shocked when I heard.
No. If they're gonna go with accusations, why isn't Black banned? Black has
because there's no
really bad accusations.
Yeah, the issue is they're acting on accusations. They're not even checking what actually happened. They're just saying, "Oh, girl who said she got harassed. What happened to you?" And obviously, she's playing the victim. She's taking one side, and Twitch is taking her side.
One at a time.
Guys, listen. The funniest thing is, I just walked up to a few women on my stream, just lifted them up and walked away with them without asking.
Knut, don't acknowledge that.
But hold on, but Knut, I want to say, I do want to say this though, Knut. You checked with them beforehand to see if it was okay before you picked them up.
Another guy did, not me.
Yes, I know. Austin checked to make sure if it was okay for Knut to pick you up. So they got permission first.
I hate to be a guy in this society because you do something wrong to the wrong girl, and all of a sudden there's all these allegations.
Yeah, it's like you look at a female. It's like you look at a female now, and it's like harassment.
Yeah, it's like,
in a bad mood.
He assaulted me. Like what? Like fuck that.
Oh my god! Like
if you've had your own little drama on here, I think.
But I also.
How do you
guys feel? Okay, if after a few years, if Twitch would review, like for example, let's say somebody really messed up a few years ago, how do you guys feel if people change, people grow up? What if every year Twitch would review what you got banned for or some like allegations against you and go, okay, have you learned? Can you improve?
That would be so good.
When people are sent to prison, it's not 100% life in prison every single person. You get a certain amount of time.
Okay, all right, guys. That's the end of the first round.
About prison.
That's the end of the
this
first
is about
round, guys.
you not representing a business.
It's the end of the first round. It's time to vote.
Hey, guys, look, we're gonna continue this topic in the second round. Okay. We're going to continue this topic in the second round. We have the poll. We are going to vote. You are voting for who you want to keep on the show. All right? Voting for who you want to keep on the show, not for who you want to kick. Does that make sense? All right.
Yes,
voting for who you want to keep, not kick. All right. So vote for who you want to keep. Here we go. The podcast, the poll is getting put up in the chat, and you are going to vote on who you would like to keep, not kick. All right, does that make sense, everybody? Are we all on a mutual understanding here, chat? Do we get it? Do you get me? All right.
Bratana bomba bomba block, you get me?
What?
Me block bomb only, like I said, only the boy don't know.
All right, so you're voting for who you want to kick off the show. The person with the top amount of votes is going to vote off one of the people on the Rajj Patel Royale podcast. All right, right now, we have the votes that are in. Right now, the winner is Slicker of this round. Hey.
Oh my God,
Slicker, knock it off. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How do you do it, Slicker? God damn it.
All right.
Can you teach me how to be Spanish?
Ali Brell is in second place. Ali Brell is in second place.
You dumb
fuck.
Yeah, Ali Brell is in second place. All right, Slicker.
Because reason has a place at all conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
Like NA reason, that's...
Okay, we're gonna continue.
Actually, do you know what European people think about people like you? You would be so mad if you knew.
Okay, one moment before
let's say supposed to mean.
We said it.
Let's save that for the round, guys. All right, Slicker,
Okay.
here we go.
I'm here.
Here we go, Slicker.
Okay. Yes.
You are going to choose to eliminate between the two bottom people. All right, between Mini Titan and Kalei. Those are the two.
Titan and Kalei.
Kalei, yeah, Mini Titan and Kalei. You choose between those bottom two people. One of them
easily. I'll say it straight up, easily. Mini Titan, you get me? You're my boy. Been lokes straight up from the streets and that. You don't know, yeah. Whole type Mini Titan and the production and the incorporations. You don't know. But Kalei, you kicked me off last time, remember? When he's like, no, and then you shook your head. Yeah, you keep smiling, mate. You keep smiling. Remember, karma comes back and it kicks me. Bye-bye. Get your ass out of there, fool.
Okay.
Get your ass out of there, fool.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to take it.
All right, Kalei, you've been eliminated from the Rajj Royale podcast. Is there anything that you would like to say before you go?
I mean, yeah, it was interesting. I've never been on this podcast before, so it was quite interesting to see how it all worked.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well,
I was talking. I was just being talked over a lot, and there was a lot of people talking. So
it's competitive. It's competitive, Kalei. But we'll bring you back on now that you have a good idea. So thank you for coming.
Okay.
Want to shout out your Twitch channel or anything?
Twitch.tv/Kalei.
Kalei. Kalei. Thank you so much. Go ahead and close your camera for me.
Bye.
Bye, Kalei. Thank you. Thank you for oh no, you gotta close the whole thing. Like there you go.
There we go.
All right, back at it. Albraeli. How do you pronounce your name?
You got it right the first time, motherfucker. Alabrel.
Alabrel. What the fuck does that mean anyway?
It's a name.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
It means this person.
All right.
In what?
Oh my god. Yeah, we don't even ask further if Rosh is gonna be.
All right. Okay. Alabrel, could you continue with what you were saying about it? But into this round, you were talking about something, and then I stopped and ended the round.
The only thing I remember I was saying is it's a business partnership. It's not about going to prison. It's not about punishment. It's about them thinking you are bad for the monetization of the platform. That's all it is.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Where is Grossi bad for the monetization of the platform?
So Grossi can bring some money in, but not as much as huge advertisers will bring in. Like the money that Coca-Cola is going to put into Twitch.
Oh yeah, because Coca-Cola's going to see Grossi and be like, "Oh, we can't have our advertisement."
Well, they won't if he's bad.
Because
I think that Stuff like Grosscore.
That's why they're being so strict with bans, because they want to bring in those big advertisements.
Okay, listen here. What's entertainment? Is it boring people sitting there like this guy down there, like sitting there talking? Or is it people like Grosscore who actually makes good content, who's funny, who's edgy? What do you think makes viewers want to watch Twitch?
If Ninja wasn't good at games,
I got 3 times your votes on this round. Who has the better content?
The important part is
Rosie has amazing content.
I didn't talk about myself. I talked about Grosscore.
Hey, Slicker, knock it off, Slicker. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I'll kick your ass off.
Okay, my bad.
It's true that, like, of course, Grosscore is entertainment, but Twitch doesn't give a shit. They just want the clicks on the eagers sitting there bending over. If they have the numbers. No, listen, they care about the numbers. That's the only thing. They don't care if you're entertaining. They don't care if you, whatever you do. If you have the numbers, then you're good.
If they truly care about the numbers, then they care about the wide audience also. So they need to have.
It's not like the people who support Grosscore
Grosscore is a fart in the wind in like the Amazon whole business. It doesn't matter.
It's always about the numbers. It's about the money. That's the bottom line. But they're trying to send a point, and they're using him as an scapegoat. So it is what it is, and.
It's fucked up. That's what it is.
It's favoritism. It's about who you know or who you blow. It's just that's always been the case.
Who you blow.
This isn't new. You know, this is how it's been going for so long now. You know.
In every industry,
I mean, it's always going to play a factor. But the bottom line is the money. It's about money. They're just using him as an scapegoat. They're trying to send a message. And so he's just being used as an scapegoat, and
they want people to use Twitch Prime, like your Twitch Prime to your Amazon Prime. You know, everyone in chat is 7,000
Mini Titans, shut the fuck up, Mini Titans.
Oh my god!
There is a difference between a scapegoat and an example. However, he's being made an example of by having been a shitty person that did shitty things. A scapegoat, not an scapegoat, is someone who is being sacrificed without having done the problematic behavior to begin with. There's a vast gulf between the two.
Well, you get the gist of what I meant. He's just being used as an example then, if you're going to play on my word. So it's an example. He's being used as an example. So yeah, you're right.
Yes, he did a shitty thing, and now he's being held up as what happens to people who do what they're not allowed to do on the platform.
I have to ask you to please resist saying anything personal attacks against people, calling him a shitty person. You can call it a shitty situation. Don't attack him personally. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, but you've never had a conversation with the guy before.
So anyway, you can have your opinion, but we have to agree.
We all love Grosscore. We want him back, right?
I love Grosscore.
I love Grosscore.
Yeah.
Grosscore is one of my best friends. Grosscore is one of the real ones on Twitch.
Yeah, Grosscore.
Don't come for Grossy
for so long.
But let's not talk about that. But what? Don't you care about Amazon because they're too big? But if you take just Twitch.
Twitch is Amazon.
No, but you can't compare them because then you can just say Twitch is nothing, and that's
it really is like that's nothing, and Amazon's like
but that's why we have to talk about Twitch like separate from Amazon.
We also have to understand that all these little numbers they add up, and that's how Twitch makes the money. It's not just ninjas.
What do you think pulls the most viewers and most money into Twitch? Is it
12-year-olds playing Fortnite?
Yeah, actually true. True. Okay, my point is bad. Too bad. Like. You're right, Strider. 12-year-olds watching Ninja. That's the
it's using the that's Amazon account. That's what I'm looking for. That's it.
But 12-year-olds are not gonna buy bits and stuff like that.
You guys just have to understand this, right?
With their mom's card.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when I was younger, I used to go into Minecraft servers and buy like Pokeballs and stuff. Like it's exactly the same as Twitch. They see Ninja like, oh. I get 500 bits so I can donate to Ninja. Like that's all that Amazon really want us to do.
Listen, you guys have to think of this, right? Ella, bro, what you're saying, whatever, right? But you have to see it from Grosscore's point of view. You know what I mean? He's got a family. You get me? Provides food for the girl them and the boy them. You know what I mean? And himself, he's got a house and all that. He needs to pay for his cars and all that, right?
He's got a dog.
30-day ban.
What about the dog?
But it doesn't give him an excuse to actually.
So why did he put that in threat by doing things that are against terms of service?
Yeah. It really sucks that he's banned, but I think that they need to talk to him before. Yeah, but as we said before, I think Yeah, as Monkeyism said earlier, I think that like what Twitch should learn or maybe take to consideration is to talk about it before they use spam people, because it is our living.
But how do you know that they don't already do that?
Because a lot of people get banned. They say they have no idea why.
But you really think that these people have no idea?
Okay, we can ask.
The thing is, for Grossi, yes, because if you watch Grossi's stream, he always says, "I'm not going to say the N-word, I'm not going to say blah blah blah, because I don't want to set that kind of precedence in my community." Then all of a sudden, he gets banned for not even anything happened on his stream.
No,
something that was taken way out of context on someone else's stream.
A lot of people
I'm
are
not
even
going
involved.
to say the N-word, and I never say on my stream, I'm not going to say the N-word.
Why do you take everything so literally, dude?
Because we're having a discussion of ideas, and you've presented an idea that I think is poor, so I'm discussing it.
You know what I think is poor? Your choice of facial hair.
Ooh.
Wait,
Dr. Faith, I respect you. I respect you.
Voice of reason. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it.
At least come at him with something.
He's out. Actually, now, Abrel, you come out like this old.
SJW doesn't exist because they think it's going to get them more women or more clout or more respect in their community. I don't deal with those kind of SJWs. It's not going to get you more women. It's not going to get you more whatever. So stop.
What you're yelling at SJWs is going to get you more clout, and I understand exactly what you're doing. I'm talking about an idea that I have, and about equal treatment, about individual people.
You can totally want equity all you want, but you don't have to be an SJW about it.
He's not really been an SJW.
No, I don't
really
I failed in English. I don't know what
The first thing he says is, "I am your typical."
He's being the devil's advocate in this situation. He's given second admit he's not wrong.
The first thing he said was, "I'm an SJW."
You're screaming about whatever's popular to be mad at right now for popularity points.
No, I'm not. You don't even know who I am. This is literally my opinion and how I am.
What you just again. I'm arguing about the shitty idea that you just presented.
You have to
nothing else about what's happening right now. You presented a poor argument, so I'm presenting a better argument in contrast to that.
I am better than you. I use big words, so I am better than you.
Hold on. Look, Space, with all due respect, can you come back with him with something of substance as opposed to commenting on his demeanor and his cadence? It's how about and his appearance. You come back.
Okay. You automatically hold on. Your pointy eyebrows and you're putting together hair.
Let me finish.
I can talk about what you're saying out loud and talk about your ideas and what you're communicating. I can make fun of you as well, but I'm not going to do that because it's not necessary.
Look, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't agree or disagree with what anybody's saying, but you gotta at least have a conversation with him. You know, like you can't win. There's no debate when you're going and be like, it's unproductive. So at least come back with him for why you think he's wrong. That's all I ask.
There's not going to be a productive conversation you can have with him because he's going to come back with his words and his calm demeanor. He's going to be like, it's like how some people on this website talk. They talk in the way that they're always going to be right. They're always going to manipulate and skew it so that they're right.
No, that's just
so you can't have an argument with me because of how well I argue, is what you're saying?
It's just being outsmarted, Faith.
You mean what?
You know what the trick to all of this is? To all of the no, can I say something? Like everybody on Twitter that are being like feminist and being like, the bad kind of feminist, the trick is to not the trick is to not talk back to them, because then they're just gonna be hidden behind everything. Do you understand? That was so bad. I tried.
Also,
do you understand? Can someone translate?
Alabrel, what do you think Twitch should do in those cases? Do you think they should have do you think the TOS is too what's the word, like
strict?
Too strict, or do you think it's the way it's supposed to be?
No, strict or not strict, I'm not concerned about, but it isn't very clear, and I agree with you guys on that. They ban without explaining what's happening, and that's bullshit. But in this case, we're talking about somebody with a history of having crossed the line of term of service multiple times before.
That's crossing the line, though. Like, we need to know what the line is before we fucking cross it.
That's what I'm saying. The line continuously changes of what's allowed.
Right,
And
I agree that Twitch should make very strict, definitive rules. I agree on that entirely.
And do you think okay, I will have a quick. The clip you saw of this, do you think that was sexual harassment?
No.
Yes. But if it was unwanted sexual advances, physical or not, that is sexual harassment. Coming up to somebody and saying, maybe I really like your tits is sexual harassment. Following somebody behind saying, look at this girl's hot ass.
I'm gonna report my entire Twitch chat. People are commenting on my tits. I'm getting harassed. I'm getting harassed.
But Faith, have you ever been outside your house at, for example, a party, Albrel? Have you ever seen how people behave?
Yeah, and it's pretty awful, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's beauty. Like it's a beauty. It's the humankind. It's how we.
Yeah, it's how humans are. Should you? It's 2018, so we can't behave like humans anymore. It's
there's a major difference between baby, look at this girl's ass to a camera versus walking up to somebody and saying,
literally, we're all
really like your pants.
We are a bacteria on this planet.
Listen. Everyone here can agree that maybe not Mr. Alberel that we don't think that it's sexual harassment, but when Twitch sits there and watch all these replays of Gross Gore going crazy and doing this shit on stream where it can be considered like as sexual harassment, like kiss here, do this, do that. Of course, they're gonna do something because they don't care about Gross Gore. If it's a risk for their business, they're just gonna cut him out because they don't give a shit about him. It's just impersonal. They just don't want to ruin their business. Personally, I want to have Gross Gore still here, but as a business, I can see Twitch decision. It's pretty easy and logical.
I think in Norway, if this was like exclusively for Norway, it would bring much more. He would bring much more money in for the company by doing what they did.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, I have a question.
If you saw how fast he was growing and got banned.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question for Americans. Like we have shows like Paradise Hotel and stuff like that, and people are putting fingers into.
What the fuck?
That's actually an American. That's an American TV show. It started out in the US many years ago.
It's like Jersey Shore. Everyone knows Jersey Shore.
Okay. So I saw a clip from that, and a guy was like putting his fingers into a girl on TV.
Let's get back to the shag pad.
No, but I'm just saying like that's okay in Europe. So I guess the Knut's point.
In America, they're like super strict with anything sexual, even in Canada. And the difference is like when we go to a party, sure, it's one thing to be like, hey, check out that girl's ass. But the reason Twitch is penalizing, as we all know, A, Twitch doesn't really like him. It's obvious. Like he gets very severe stuff. And B, it's in front of an audience. That's the difference. The difference is if you whistle at somebody on the street, it's fine. But if you do it on your stream in front of an audience, that's when Twitch gives you shit.
Monkeyism.
It's not fine to whistle at somebody on the street. It's just that you're never going to be caught for it.
Why is that bad? Like, okay.
Why is that terrible?
Why is that
bad?
But Twitch.
Why is that bad?
Because it creates a horrible atmosphere for people.
No, it
feel
doesn't.
Terrified about walking down the street.
If I would feel terrified if I was jumped, I would feel terrified if I was attacked. I'm not gonna feel terrified, but
catcalled regularly. It's
okay, Alabrel. I think I will assume a few things here. You're a guy who sits at home all the time. You're never outside because all the arguments you're making.
Why do you think that, Nick?
What the fuck are you doing? Go on.
I'm saying that from like what your arguments are. That's why I'm assuming.
I don't think you understand how to have a discourse if you think talking about what I do or don't do in my free time communicates. All I know about you is you sit next to your stairs all of the time. I want to give you
a little insight here. As a woman walking down the street, I'm not scared when someone catcalls me. I'm scared if someone comes out to me and jumps me. I'm not scared of people saying words. It happens all the time. It doesn't.
Some people are. Who are you? Why
I don't know any girl that is walking down the street and
is it not flattering nowadays because you're not flattering a woman?
Yeah, like I'm scared. Shit, I like run away.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, do you agree with me,
about a year and a half ago, there was a video that just exploded about a woman doing nothing, walking through the streets of New York City, getting catcalled, followed, harassed tremendously. You all saw that, right? It was huge on the internet.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear
when I go to okay, I will talk to him first. When I, for example, go to a beach, when I go to the streets of places in the US and every other country than Norway, people come up to me. People they comment on my looks. They take pictures with me. They touch me, and why should I feel offended by that? Like that's compliments. That's not bad.
Sexual assault if you like.
You don't have to feel uncomfortable with it. But for somebody to scream at you that your tits are great and then follow you for block.
Muscles are
block. Somebody that's physically larger than you following you for endless amounts of time and continually getting worse and worse and more aggressive, saying, "Why aren't you answering me? You stuck-up bitch." That person doesn't know if they're going to be physically assaulted just for trying to exist in the world.
You're talking about I don't think that happens so often. What you're saying, that doesn't happen very often.
It certainly does. I don't think you read enough.
How do you know that? Like I am.
Well, okay,
we don't read. We
literally not
go out to the world
like
as
3 or 4 of the girls that are here are defending against it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't understand. Like
exactly.
It's like
do you want me to get links for you?
But listen, they have a voice.
How do you not make it on the internet? Does that make it?
The video was fake. Chat said the video was fake.
Let me speak. One sec. The problem with this history is that the person that accused Grossgore of the fucking harassment bullshit and got him banned already had beef with him since years back, and
she
now
exaggerated it,
well, then he's a double dumbass for having harassed someone that he had history with, isn't he?
But listen, just because that person, she's just sitting there and waiting for Grossgore, like, oh, now he fucks up, let's write to the fucking Twitch staff and get him banned. Like, it's just fucking wrong.
If there's a girl that you have beef with and you've gone back and forth with several times, and she walks by, you know you're on camera, do you talk about her ass and try to pretend to lick her ass as she walks by? Or is that an absolute moron?
Did he try to lick her ass? I don't know. I think that's a little spread.
No, he didn't.
Listen, I can agree.
Is it a moron move or is it not to do it with somebody that you know has it out for you?
He's a dog. That's stupid.
I can agree that it was obnoxious. I've always said Grossgore is most likely obnoxious in real life.
But it's his personality. You don't have a fucking personality on the website anymore.
Wait, one at a time.
If I meet someone like Grossgore, I would say, what the fuck are you doing, man? Get the fuck out. But as soon as it's like, whatever. I'm not gonna sit there and have a grudge like, oh, what the fuck, Grossgore? I'm gonna write all this Twitch stuff and shit and like get revenge. It's like, come on, man. It was just one incident or two 1 year ago.
She took away his livelihood for a month.
Yeah, it's like
she didn't take anything away. Twitch took it away.
Listen, mate, you just sound boring, though. You have no personality, you get me? If it was me, I'd be going up to see the girldom and that, have a party and all that, you get me? Mate, it seems like you're playing and that. Trust me, mate. It's content. It's just content. You go in there for content. You want the chat to have fun, you get me? Well, I don't know what you're on about, mate. Just come on, man.
Casual harassment of other people.
That's not, mate. It was not harassment ever. Don't be taught exactly. It's not harassment. You're just talking the talk that people getting confused. You get me? You're just talking. No one understands what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Slicker, can you define sexual harassment?
If you keep mislabeling things, it's going to create
Okay, one at a time. One at a time. Slicker, go. Answer his question.
Absolutely. So
go ahead. Yes, go ahead, Mom, please.
I think you're being a bully, and that's what we all, teach our kids and stuff not to be in school. So honestly, you need to be voted out. Don't tell someone they don't have a personality. Who the heck are you to tell anybody anything?
Me? Oh shit!
You're telling somebody they don't have a personality just because they're giving their opinion. See, you're sitting there going, like tell him. No, I'm talking to you.
Yo, who you talking to? Check this mum trying to talk on the internet, yeah? Yo, don't talk to me like that, you get me? Don't talk to my boy like that.
Is this technically harassment? What is harassment?
Let the mom go. Let the mom go, Candy.
She sexually harassed me earlier by saying she'd tapped that. So
I
feel pretty harassed.
Not harassment if you asked first, Newt, which you did.
High school's
over. No, I didn't ask you. Rush did.
No, she didn't. He didn't ask her to leave a comment.
I didn't ask.
All right, that's it.
Rush asked.
Guys,
you can't only be one side when it comes to harassment. You can't just always side with the women. It goes both ways.
I just think,
oh my god!
At least, mate, if you touch someone, that's bad. But if can you not go up to a female and say that you're looking attractive? Jesus fucking Christ! Like, how you meant to get? Like, how? you meant to text them it.
Okay, all right. Hey! That's the end of the round. We're gonna re-enter some of these topics as people still have strong opinions. Here we go for the vote. You're voting for who you would like to keep. And by the way, what did you Mom, what did you say? Did you say high school's what?
High school's over, bitch.
Oh my god.
High school never ends.
And I'll play it over. High school's over, bitch, over, bitch.
Bitch. No. Right now about it.
All right. Okay, here we go. You're voting for who you would like to kick from the podcast. Excuse me. Relax.
Keep.
You are voting for who you would like to keep on the podcast. Keep, not kick. Keep. Sorry, I almost fucked it up.
Yeah.
Keep.
What is the longest you guys have talked about one subject on the podcast?
I don't agree with telling people.
Yeah.
Because we did 2 20-minute rounds, right?
Yeah, look, here's the deal. Hold on. Hey, look.
I would throw it if I could.
Look, I think structure, not being flexible and sticking to structure too much would be catastrophic. So we're gonna go the way I want to do it.
If I want to talk about,
I'm just curious. That's why.
What are we doing?
The deal is, we'll stop talking about it when people don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and vote.
But I can just add something.
No, it wasn't to change. I'm just curious. We can like set a record because this seems to.
Yeah, I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna pivot a little bit. All right, the winner of this round is Ale Brell. Actually, won this round.
But he can't kick the guys he want to kick. So
okay, Ale Brell is the winner of the round. Therefore, he has a decision to make. He's going to be able to choose between the bottom 2 people. Mini Titan and Monkeyism. This is honestly, Alibrel, with all due respect, this is so shocking because
I'm shocked too, man.
Not because with how Twitch chat is, you are like the Antichrist to Twitch chat.
I understand that entirely.
Not you personally, but they hate your ideas and they hate like that sort of mentality, and they're voting for you. It's so confusing to me, but you are the winner of the round. It's between Mini Titan, the Scottish guy over there, and Monkeyism. One of them. All right?
No, Candy and Monkey are the only 2 people that are listening to me. Titan's out.
Titan's out. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Mini Titan. All right, Mini Titan, thank you for coming. Is there anything you'd like to say before you go?
Fuck it. Mini Titan on Twitch. That's it. Fucking bye-bye, boys.
Okay, all right, okay.
Bye, Mini Titan.
Safe boy, you get me.
See you on Twitch,
in a bit, mate. In a bit.
All right, okay, all right. So go ahead, Strider.
Can I just add something to the whole discussion? We're talking about how Grosgor got banned because of sexual harassment. He even tweeted out it was not sexual harassment. It was just harassment. That's the thing. Like, if I walk up to Knut and make a joke and like, haha, and I just maybe, fuck no.
Alibrel, I want you to open. We're going to pivot a little bit. What's an appropriate way to approach a female or male that isn't deemed? How do you compliment somebody without harassing them? Because it seems as if we're walking on eggshells so much that people are so afraid to offend people that we're so afraid to have basic conversations. So how would you suggest people go about their lives without, trying to be... How would you suggest people go about their lives? The people that are afraid of offending somebody or sexually harassing somebody or harassing somebody. How do you suggest that they go about it? You start the discussion. I'm going to go piss. Just try to moderate if you need to.
I mean, is it that complicated? You walk up to somebody, you tell them, hey, I like this thing. Generally don't focus on things that they have no control over, like their body. Choose something that it looks like they chose personally. And if they ignore you or if they ask you to stop, don't interact further.
But how would you do if you would hit on Knut, for example? Because like his body is, he worked for it?
Just say, I love how revealing your top is.
Well, yeah, if it's something that's so obvious that they've worked on, if I walked up to Newt, I would feel completely comfortable being like, hey, man, it looks like you really worked on yourself. I like what you're doing there.
And then you ask, can I touch that?
Yeah, asking to touch.
And if he says yes,
asking somebody, "Can I touch your tits?" is kind of a really weird thing. They've been like, "Hey, no, could I touch your bicep, man? Would that be cool?"
Yo, Gross, if you're watching, mate, I'm standing by. Literally, mate, you get me. All this shit. It's sad to hear, mate. It was all hyped up. You know what was sad? You know what was sad, lads? Me and him, you get me. We're gonna go clubbing. You get me on Friday. Not clubbing. Well, yeah, clubbing. Me, MB, and Ali. You get me. We're gonna have a party and all that. Now because of all this bullshit, you get me. None of us are gonna party. I can't even go to London and that because thank you. I'm not gonna. I can't. Because he was gonna.
I want to make a point about being catcalled in conversations here. I prefer being catcalled as opposed to someone coming up to me trying to start a conversation because I can get away from a catcall. It's hard and scary to try and get away from a conversation with a random man coming up to me. Yeah, it is creepy. I don't know what it is. I'd rather be catcalled. I prefer catcalls.
What I was gonna say earlier was. If you had the choice
of having none of them, which would you prefer?
What do you like? It's where the catcall is coming from the girl. Like.
Can I say what I was going to say earlier?
Attention, girls. Let's go, Candy. You've gotten yelled over a lot. I'd love to hear what you have.
Go ahead, Candy.
Yeah, but this is okay. So what I was going to say earlier was that like being catcalled, it's like 10% creepy and 90% like, damn, I'm looking good. Like I still look good. Isn't it like that for you too?
Yes. That is exactly it.
These girls up here thinks it's flattering. I think it's flattering.
Exactly.
Like follow you.
I can only
I respect you, ladies. I respect you.
They go too far. It's
nice, or you look very pretty, or a cat call, a whistle. I mean, it's flattering.
Listen, when I leave the house without makeup or I'm feeling like really down on myself and I get catcalled.
It's not like men are sitting out on the streets going, "Nice ass, bitch." You know,
I don't know if you in the same place as me, but they absolutely are.
Really?
No, men do yell.
What?
Do they say
it's not the most common thing on earth, but it absolutely happens.
Really? Of course, anything happens, but like to the extent that does it happen like all like? Wait, are they doing that? Maybe I don't go out enough, but I've never seen that.
Like,
maybe you're going to like a really bad area.
Rough guess of a number on it, I'd say 1 in 50 catcalls are that gross, but that's too many.
Okay.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I know, but
at least for me, in my personal experience, it's never that extreme.
Because you're not attractive enough.
Okay. TJ,
I understand you're mad that I don't like you, but it's okay.
Wait, who said?
That is not true, by the way.
TJ, that's not okay. If you're gonna come in here on uninvited, you better fucking at least not do shit like that.
But it is
quickly, Monkey, you got talked over on this. You said that you'd been followed after being catcalled before, right?
Which is funny because like I'm actually a pretty tall girl. I'm 5'9" or 1.74 m for Europeans. And yeah, I've actually gotten followed. But the thing is, I live in a party city in Montreal. And usually it happens after a night out where like guys will follow me and stuff like that. But whenever they do, I just run up to a group of girls. I'm like, hey, these fucking dudes are following me. They're like, got you, we're good. And then we just pretend to be best friends. But yes, and usually like a lot of the more sexual catcalling, I find it happens like after you're out at a bar or something like that,
Yo,
it's like day you don't get that, but you will get like a nice ass.
Okay, Alibrel, do you think men deal with sexual harassment to the extent that women do?
No.
Only men like Canet.
No.
Sorry, that was your opinion.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that perhaps it goes much more unreported?
It's also unreported, but the stats don't bear out that men are harassed at the same levels. No.
Can I say something, Raj?
Go ahead.
When I go out, and this is my mom's life is no joke. You get me? When me and my boys go out, you get me? We're like walking down. We see like this club outside, and there's bare gal walking out, and then me and my mate like, right, yo, check that thing over there. You get me? And they can hear us. You know what I mean? But I've never been reported in real life. No feds come to my yard. Nothing like that.
Have you ever gotten laid?
Of course I have. You get me?
So like, does that ever work for you?
Mate, coming past the girl and say,
no. Catcalling will never work to get laid.
To be honest, like it's easy to like walking up behind somebody going, you can't live with the thing. Do you really think that that's gonna get you laid?
Yo, it's straight up. You go up and you say, cheese, you know what I mean? But you have to you focus on it like this, tracking it, you know what I mean? But I've said it so many times, ain't no one come after me. Man's still running from the feds, you get me? The 5-0, nothing happening, you get me? But because it's grossy, he's got some viewers and stuff, some people want to expose, you know what I mean?
We're not talking about that anymore.
I feel like if someone is catcalling me, I'm like, that's
We weren't talking about girl squad anymore. We're just talking about in general.
How do you pick up women? Okay, I'm interested. Yes.
She zip up the jacket, you know what I mean?
He doesn't. That's it.
This is I said it last stream. I said it last stream. Yeah, hey, you keep laughing, mate. I said it last stream, but you know, I woke up, you get me, limping like a bad man, you know what I mean? And then I see it.
Limping like a bad man.
Why the limp? Why the limp?
Why the limp? That's how Mancunians walk, you know what I mean? Shadow Moss side, you know what I mean? Moss side gangsters, you get me? That's how we walk. We see the girl.
If you want an anthropological answer, Monkey, it's because it mirrors how people that are carrying guns walk, and that's
hypothetically, mathematically, scientifically, catastrophically, geographically speaking, Mr. I'm trying to say it. I walk past, see the girl, them, yeah. I'm gonna be saying, yeah, what you saying? She be like talking to me. We start communicating, exchange numbers, hit her up. You get me? Walk out. No sexual harassment. No looking like that.
Girls, they like a guy who can make them laugh. And look at him, they will laugh their fucking ass off. That's why.
Would this work on you? If Liquor came up and did that, would it work on you?
No, would it work on you if I came up? So I came up to you.
No. Honestly, to a certain extent, because of the confidence that's involved. Because you don't take yourself too seriously.
So can I get your Snapchat? Can I get your Snapchat, Dr. Faith?
You literally said you streamed the other day that you wouldn't.
Oh, no, because that's a different thing, you know what I mean? You're Rajj, you know me in real life. I go up to the girl, I'm not afraid, you know what I mean? Spoke to Buffy, hit up Buffy, said what are you saying, but she never liked me, so that's a no-no. But you know what I mean? Go up to you, Dr. Faith, say what you saying. Talk, mate, you want a guy that's not boring, like I've said 100 times. Alabrelli, I got shouted by Momio.
You also don't want a guy that's going to embarrass you either.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but I'm not going to embarrass no one, you know what I mean? I'm going to show her the hood. No one's going to be embarrassed, you know what I mean? They'll be like,
I don't think that you can say those two statements back to back. I'm not going to embarrass her. I'm going to show her the hood.
I mean, he has a point.
Wow. When I met Liquor, it was
Liquor? Wait. Liquor?
No, that's just what the girls he slept with call him.
Guys, when I first met him, it was on Rajj's podcast. Well, not podcast. It was Twitch Tinder. Yeah. And he would spit on me and other women. And I just want chat to know, like, you either remain a troll or you grow up and you become Liquor. So one of the two is gonna happen to you. You know, I'm just happy to see you growing up, dude.
Wait, no, but it's great. Like if we compare Slicker versus Strider never talks to any girls, so Slicker will get more girls because he's confident.
I respect that.
All those girls. I believe in you.
Can I please ask a question?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Is it Slicker?
Yeah.
It's A to the B to the E.
Why don't you tell us how you approach men when you're trying to take them home at night?
Men?
When you approach men and you're trying to take them home at night, what is your approach? I mean, like
you're not talking to Slicker. You're not talking to Slicker now.
No, I am.
Wait.
No, Slicker.
No, you're not. Sorry, I'm not.
My ears. I was just trying to see Slicker's approach to taking men home at closing time.
Mom.
You just killed it, mate. You killed it.
Mommy,
if you want.
Mommy,
what did you say?
Mommy, question. How do you want to be approached at a club?
See, that's what I'm saying is right now everything is, oh, you're offending me, this and that. Yeah. So, I mean, we used to go to the malls and people would follow you, boys would follow you, and that was a good thing. You went to the mall to meet people. When they followed you, it wasn't offensive, it was flattering. So, honestly, I don't go to clubs because I am married, but so I probably wouldn't be approached like these young ladies, but it is flattering to get the attention. We all want to look good and we all want people to say, oh my God, look at that. Wow. You come up behind me doing this, I'm going to be so flattered. I am going to just, I'm going to buy you a drink.
She's going to take your hand and then...
I'm going to buy you a drink. I'm not taking you home because I'm married, but at the same time, I'm buying a drink for everybody. It's a celebration.
But Mom, it looks like it comes straight out of the Grease movie. Like, do you have car meetup or something? Like, do you like that?
No, and honestly, I mean, if you're trying to take a dig at age, it's called I'm wiser than you. So it's like I don't bully and I don't call people names and I don't say, hey, your personality's horrible and your bangs and your eyebrows. I'm not like that. So age is wisdom, and that's okay because you don't know the difference. Slicker.
I think it was Strider.
It was me.
Strider.
It's all good.
I thought City Slicker was coming after me, but Strider. So it's a different kind of thing. It's like I'm not looking for men's approval, but when I do get it or get that flattering whistle or cat call, like I said, and I think these ladies too agree, it's a flattering thing. I'm not offended at all. And that's just the way I feel.
It wasn't even shots. I just thought you looked like the girl from the Grease movie. But I mean, it's a good movie. I like that.
So what I can repeat.
I think he's just saying that you'd look good in a pink lady's jacket, Mamio.
And the curly hair.
Oh,
I think he's just saying you'd look good in a pink lady's jacket.
Definitely.
Do you think
pink ladies? Yeah.
Do you think society's too sensitive?
I do. I think at this
stage, really broad question.
You can't do anything without offending someone. There's no freedom of speech anymore. It's bullshit if they say we still have it, because we don't have it.
What do you think, Alabelle, about that?
Everybody's offended by something, and if you're offended,
I think that's a question that's asking for reactionary responses because it's not specific enough to give anything meaningful back.
Exactly.
Correct.
Catastrophically, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
But look, man. This, of course, I want a reactionary response. I'm running a show.
I can't give an answer to a question.
This isn't.
What do you think about the sky, Raj?
This isn't Sociology 201. It's fucking the Rajj Royale podcast. I want a reactionary response. Of course I do. Of course that's why
I'm winning right now by not being reactionary, so I'm gonna keep with that.
Okay, I know, but yeah, you know,
I think that the world. Let me say something. I think the world is probably not too sensitive, but the people who are sensitive are the people who speak up. So like we gotta come up with some way to say our view of things.
Because now social media matters. It used to be that you complain to a manager, but now you go on social media and you just tweet, "Oh, Domino's, blah 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 blah, AT&T, blah blah," and like they freak out. Every company is so afraid about their reputation that it's crazy. You can't do anything online. You can't say anything.
Yeah.
Will get the it's true. Do you know back when Michael Jordan played basketball, he smacked a dude because he was a trash bum. But because social media didn't exist, they couldn't get the message out quick enough, so no one gave a shit. Basketball had trash talking, they fought each other. Now everyone is so vanilla scared in the corner.
Look at hockey. Just prime example. I mean,
but more importantly, do you think he deserved to be punished for having physically struck somebody else on the court?
Michael Jordan? No, he's the GOAT.
So you think it's okay to just start a fight on the court?
Yeah, if he's dissing Michael Jordan,
we disagree there.
So hold on, I didn't hear. I don't want to go back to her. Never mind.
No.
I don't want to go back to harassment, but I don't want to go back to it. But is harassment somebody messaged me? They said, Raj, harassment is the persistence of confrontation. Saying something, even commenting on somebody's breast, is not harassment. That's what they say. It's when someone asks for it to stop and then the person persists, it becomes harassment. But that's, I don't know if that's a good...
Yeah. No, that sounds acceptable. It sounds absolutely acceptable. Judging by female attraction.
Is not harassment. A comment itself is not harassment.
You can say whatever you want, but
a comment can be harassment.
Something has been expressed, they don't want it. That's harassment.
Yeah.
I disagree with that definition, but I think it's a better definition for acting upon. I am willing to capitulate that continued negative attention is what we should pay attention to, because some people just don't know the first thing that they should say.
You know what's funny? Chat completely agreed with that, but that was from Wes. That was from Wes. Now they're all going to disagree with it.
See, I think
can I get some resident sleep? This is so fucking boring.
Then give a topic, Nut.
What?
Wait, Knut, what?
Topic.
This is so resident sleeper.
Oh, resident sleeper, Knut. So you want me to run it like your podcast where there's no topics and there's a bunch of people talking about absolutely nothing? It's better than that. You want me to run it like that? You know, I can sit there like a muscly meathead too, and direct something and have zero direction and bring on influencers. You know, what do you want me to do? You want me to run it like that?
You couldn't do that because you're not a meathead at all. You're skinny. Little guy.
Well, that's I could. All right. Displaced donates $5 and says, "I just want to clear something up. Strata was saying John's mom looks like Olivia Newton. John, the girl that played Sandy Olsen in Grease. He wasn't attacking you, is what."
The hair looks like hers.
I misunderstood. Sorry.
Yeah, $2 from Turkey Chicken. It says, "It's many places, Raj. People are together, friends, many boys acting cool and screaming nice ass bitch. Many times, brother, in Norway." Of course. Do you say that to Canute? Have you ever used that as a cat call? As nice ass bitch?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we don't know.
Yeah, that's a bit extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be offensive. Nice ass.
I could go. Let's say.
Go on.
I could just go up to a girl and comment on how they look. They would just feel good about it.
Hey, whatever happens.
Let's say if I go up to Dr. Faith at the TwitchCon and say, "Fuck Dr. Faith, your ass is so nice," she would smile and say, "Thank you, Knut."
Yeah.
But she's a cam girl. It's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different if someone like I wasn't attracted to and like wouldn't be like interested in.
So you would report it as harassment if you weren't attracted to them. Is that?
No, I just wouldn't brush it off like nothing. I wouldn't make advancements towards the other person.
Okay, here we go. It doesn't.
I'd go back and make advancements.
All right,
I'm never gonna report it as harassment. That's scary.
It's the end of the round. We're gonna talk about gender politics, Monka S. After this. After this, in the next round, we're gonna switch to something that Canute's more interested in because clearly that's what we're doing the show for is Canute and serving to his every need. Could somebody get him a chicken sandwich, please? All right.
Is he hangry?
Here we go.
That's a sandwich with chicken on the outside, right?
You know, my husband called me over to his police car and told me I was the most beautiful girl he had ever seen in his whole life, and it worked for me. 30 years later, we're still together.
Okay.
He actually, he said, get in the car, and I thought I did something wrong because I was trying to get in a bar. I was 18 years old, and here in Houston, or wherever we are, you have to be 21. So he called me over to his police car, and he says, get in the car. I went to get in the back seat thinking I was getting arrested. He said, no, in the front seat. And he typed on his computer, "You are the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in my life."
Wow, what a man!
Oh my God!
My dad's a player.
And John was conceived that night.
Hey, Mommy, did you sleep with him that night?
No, I didn't. I actually gave him my phone number, and he called me probably about 6 times, and I kept saying I was busy and I never would go out with him, so he threw my number away. Yeah. And he was a bachelor, so he actually dug it out 2 weeks after that. So 10 weeks later, he called me, and I was bored. I had nothing to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try. I'm going to go out with him. He took me to a nice seafood restaurant, and we've been together ever since. Yeah. And so thank God he didn't throw that trash out, or John wouldn't be here. Uzumaki wouldn't be in the house.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Wow.
But Mamio?
No, hold on. Your mom, you would just look, half your DNA would be different. Your mom would have found some dick somewhere, right? Ain't that right?
You're right about that.
You might have looked like the mailman, but that's okay. That's all right, okay. Winner of round 3 is Arebrelli. Has won round 3, followed by Slicker, followed by Canute. All right, so... Arebrelli, you can't win 2 rounds in a row, so that means you're diverting the vote to Slicker, who is going to choose between the bottom 2 people, who is Monkeyism and Dr. Faith. That is who you're deciding between, Mr. Slicker.
It's funny. It's funny because speaking about previous history, connecting with other people intellectually on cyber applications, there are some people that did diss me and there's some people that didn't diss me, so unfortunately, Monkeyism, you are the weakest link.
It's okay. I did it to you last time, so it's only fair. I hope you guys have a great podcast.
Thank you, Monkeyism, for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time.
Nice to talk to you.
Monkeyism, can you shout yourself out, please?
Rajj, I have to, before she goes, yes, Monkeyism, can you tell me what you said on your stream about TwitchCon? Just say it.
Oh, dude, everybody's gonna be having sex with everybody. I hope you have so much fun. Just get ready. It's gonna be crazy, everything.
She said every night. She used the word orgy, I think, on her.
I didn't want to say it, but listen. So the thing is, 2 things are going to happen. Girls are either going to go for guys they're very attracted to or guys that have a lot of clout. So basically it's going to happen. Either a girl's going to be talking to somebody like Soda Poppin', and then she's going to go talk to Canute, or she's going to be talking to Canute, and then she's going to go start talking to Soda Popping.
Wait, can I?
Have a great night, everybody.
No, it was a Monkeyism.
You kicked me off the show. You want me again? You get me back.
No, it was April's Fool's. She left. Shit, she left. It was April Fool's on my mum's life, Rajj. It was April Fool's.
Are you still here?
Wait, you can't. No. It's not April Fool's, man. You can't do that shit, Slicker.
Did you vote her off? He
was not trying to. He was trying to vote.
Okay. All right.
As if he was.
Okay. This is going to be a very, very controversial topic.
So to wrap it down, what she was saying is, even though Soda Popping has more clout than me, I look fucking better than him. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay.
Damn, you're very happy about that.
Knut, I'm going to be honest with you. I disagree.
Yeah, but I don't care what you say because
okay.
You're a boy.
Well, yeah. All right. Well, that's not what you said when you were. Never mind.
Snoring in the
all right. Okay. All right.
Next topic.
What's the topic, Raj?
All right. Here's the topic. This is controversial, so please don't be offensive. That's all I ask. We have a productive conversation, and we don't get offensive. We don't offend anybody. Well, no. Excuse me. Fuck that. Just don't be rude. Just don't demean. Fuck, dude. I don't know. The TOS is scary, okay? The TOS is scary.
Don't be deliberately offensive.
Yeah.
How can we not offend somebody?
I know you're gonna offend somebody.
You have to risk being offensive.
Everybody must know that before the show. Before the show, we said that we don't take anything personally. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Listen, guys.
So what's the topic?
Oh God. Okay, here we go. Here's the topic. We're gonna talk about gender politics here.
Okay.
Let me present the topic first. You muscly fucking meathead. All right. Seriously, would somebody give him a shot of steroids before he fucking explodes? Okay. Anyways,
just gonna add to more rage.
Man, Knut's on my shit list right now. I swear to God. I'm gonna whoop your ass at TwitchCon. You better watch it. You better watch it. Whoop your ass
I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna snap you in half.
I would like to
I'm gonna snap you in half.
Well, please.
Meet. Either that, or I'm gonna suck your dick. Either one. Okay.
Now I'm arrested.
Okay, let's
Can someone please.
Hey yo, start the topic. You're done.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. You're done now. All right. So
topic, by the way.
So this is a general topic here. It's about gendered politics in society today. When we started as human beings, we had male and female, and there was really no discussion outside of that. So, how do you think we should deal with it as a society? What should we do? How should we accommodate it? Should we accommodate it? Should we not accommodate it? Do you think it's appropriate that we have people assigning themselves to a specific gender? Where does it end? How many genders are there? All sorts of things in this topic I would love to explore.
Let me do a quick Wikipedia search here. Like, I can only find one gender actually. No, wait. I can only find one. There are men and objects. Like.
Okay, Knut. I told you don't be deliberately offensive.
Listen. You know how many balls? Listen, can I just speak?
Go ahead.
The man has 2 balls. Why? One store the woman and one store the man. There's no 3 balls. You cannot produce third gender because we don't have the third ball. Why do you think we have 2
There is a third gender, man.
I don't think that's how it works.
Strider, you didn't even hit 4th grade, did you?
If you want to have a boy for sure, you just cut one of the balls off and you will have a boy.
I already did it, so I want a boy. I don't want a woman.
However people want to identify, let them identify as it.
Yeah, that's true. Let them call them a fire truck.
I did not expect that out of you, Faith.
To a certain extent, like I agree with that.
Not
like
even,
everybody,
like it doesn't affect you at the end of the day unless it's hurting someone else. Just let them do whatever the fuck.
No, but like if like for example, when I was gonna fill in my ESTA, there was only 2 genders to choose from. It was male and female. So I don't think that anyone should be offended for filling in that, if you understand.
Well, no, there's biologically like what you were born like genitalia-wise with, but as far as like how you choose to identify and how you feel on the inside, that's completely different, in my opinion.
But one thing, I actually have a good thing. If you're let's say all this fucking binary want to change gender, all that shit. Let's say I'm a girl and I want to become a man. What do? They go to the doctor and say I want to become a man. They give them testosterone. Listen, they give testosterone and she become man after some amount of year. But if I'm a small dude and I want to become Knut and say I want to improve my appearance and get testosterone, they will not give me. Why not? I want to become a big man.
That's different, Strider. If you want to become a woman, you wake up one day and you think...
It's a change. It's a change in appearance.
No, you don't need to change your appearance.
Yeah, well, you're just making it...
That's where you're wrong, Strider. It's not a change in appearance. It's a way to help your body more match the way that you feel as an individual.
Yeah, I feel strong, but I'm weak. What's the problem?
That's not the same thing. You can change your body and the way you look.
No, I can't become Knut. I can't. No matter how many weights I lift, I can't. No, they can't. I need the needle.
At our clinic, you get testosterone, and you can work out, and you can protein up, and you can eat all this stuff. I mean, you can actually change your appearance. Anybody can.
The thing is,
Knut wasn't always looking like that. We saw a before picture. You can change the way.
But what he's trying to say, Mom.
Yourself from a man to a woman, from a woman to a man. We're not talking about changing your personal appearance, like muscle-wise. We're talking about changing a man to a woman to a man. Correct?
But what's the difference? Like, it's your appearance. He feels strong. He feels like a girl. Why shouldn't he be able to do that legally?
But it's actually not the appearance.
Well,
like,
it's the doctor giving him testosterone going
he is legally allowed to gain muscles.
But not to that degree that Knut has.
No, you're legally allowed to gain all the muscles you want.
No.
It's illegal to have steroids.
Strider, are you mad about not being prescribed more testosterone?
Yes, that's why I want to become.
Have you tried to go to a doctor to get testosterone?
So we seem to all agree. We seem to all agree here. Let people do what they want. So why
I never said anything.
Where do we disagree?
Let me see
where do we disagree then?
Tell you what I think. I will tell you what I think. There are scientifically 2 genders, but if you want to call yourself a house, a tree, whatever you want to call yourself at home, I don't fucking care. If you feel like a girl and you are a man, call yourself a girl, but there are only 2 genders.
That's great, Knut. I agree with you.
Okay, I think what he's saying is that at birth, you're male or female, but you can choose to identify as you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You are either male or female.
Yeah.
Like, you're not born with a fucking arm for a dick. Like, there's only vagina or penis when you're born. That's what he's saying. But as you choose to grow up and identify, that's different.
It's not accurate in the least. First of all, gender and sex are 2 completely separate things, and there are 6 viable to birth sexes in human beings.
Can you tell which one is that? Maybe I'm born as something else.
Okay, you have male and female.
We don't know what most people's sex is because we don't test for it because it requires genetic testing. There have been found countless examples of people who have penises, have lived their lives as men, and had a uterus, and the inverse. There is upwards of 1% of the population that is intersex. The human existence genetically is chimerical. That means that different parts of the body have different levels of expression of XX and XY, sometimes adding additional chromosomes on top of 2, upwards to 4 existing in any single human being. And that's just sex.
No, you have been reading
geneticism.
No, let me see.
Gender is a sociological construct that has nothing to do with actual physical sex.
Wait, vad heter missbildning på engelska? Vad heter missbildning på engelska?
No, I can't say that word. R word? Is that missbildning?
Just say something that's not the R word. How about that? Stupid. I don't know.
Okay, but I think maybe it's something wrong in the in the production of the woman, of the human.
What you're saying, Canland, for example, you have Siamese twins. That's something that happens wrong inside a woman's body.
Yeah, exactly.
You have other flaws when they come out. Like, it can be a lot of things, but that's. In Norwegian, we call them misfoster. I'm not sure what the English word is for that. Strider, maybe.
What I'm saying is we don't know that you have XY chromosomes, unless you've specifically had that test performed.
So
I think that maybe like we can be born as a male or a female, and there something could go wrong in the production.
So Alebrel, so are you saying somebody that let's just say Knut, for example? Are you saying Knut is a woman?
No.
Could he be
a
little bit
of a woman? That's ridiculous.
I know, but what I'm wondering is, like, could he be a little bit of a woman, is what I'm saying. Like, if we were to test him genetically, could we find that Knut is actually not 100% man like he thinks he is?
I don't know.
What I'm saying is, in fact, that in most cases, human beings have some XX and XY in their body. There is a mix. We are a chimerical race, which means it's blended. You will find different genetic expressions at different points in the body. The human body is so incredibly complex and ultra fucked up that you don't even begin to know unless you've specifically had that test performed, which we don't do. We just look between their legs and like that's close enough.
Right. So
it's not accurate enough for the level of medical science we've reached.
So if it's so ridiculously complex, which let's just make that assumption that it is ridiculously complex, how as a society do we function? We need to simplify it in some way. Would you agree?
Yeah. That's why we put the label.
Why? All that does is lead to misdiagnoses, improper treatment medically, etc. And that's one of the biggest problems that is dealt with intersex people individually, specifically, because their body chemistry is so very different, and being treated as a man or a woman causes the medical issues.
I could physically not understand what this guy's saying. It's too hard. I did, mate. In case you don't know who I am, I did fail in English, mate. But it's weird.
So what
here's the simplest version, Slicker. If your chromosomes are XXY and a doctor treats you as XX or XY, it's a problem for you.
So what would you suggest we do about it then?
I think Slicker's chromosome is a 1061. I'm not sure.
What do we need to do differently?
If you need to go to the point of having genetic therapy or something, having the test done, it doesn't need to be known. We don't need to know what your geneticism is unless there's some sort of a problem. Like, we need to understand it better. We barely understand it now. We just know that there's several more options.
And I think that's a reasonable thing to at least investigate, because I don't think that we should shut ourselves out of knowing more things. I don't think that that's unreasonable.
And doctors right now, for the last 10 or 20 years, they've really been pushing for getting rid of the genital classification of humans and starting to give us the chromosomal
on the web pages you read on. They have pushed for that. Like normal people, they don't push for more.
Normal people aren't medical doctors, Nut.
No, and medical doctors don't do that either. Maybe on your web pages, I'm not sure where you are reading. It's something weird.
Right.
No.
As you said, let me check Wikipedia. You don't have the extensive research that I've done on this particular topic. This is what I talk about on my stream night after night after night. Okay, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt if you're actually checking Wikipedia.
Mister, I said there's only one gender and girls are objects, for God's sake. That was a joke. And if you didn't understand that, maybe you...
Right, but what I'm saying is I'm familiar with what the World Health Organization has classified these things as. I don't think you are.
Yeah, a lot of socialists.
That's all I'm saying is I have more specific knowledge on this particular topic.
Yeah, I'm just super...
Like, if we were to talk about how to build fucking bulk, you'd run circles around me in that conversation, right?
Go ahead, Faith, please, present your question.
I'm not like, this isn't like an insult or anything, or like coming for someone, but where did you get your education on this? Like, how did you get
I'm relatively self-educated. I've read web pages.
The problem with being self-educated, can I tell you what the problem is with being self-educated? It is that you go to the internet and you search for something and you kind of find what you want to find. Because if
you can claim that, but my primary source is the World Health Organization. They're the guiding medical board for how doctors operate around the globe.
But okay, what's wrong with just labeling the non-binary as they have some kind of...
There's nothing wrong with that. That's all that most people want.
Listen, listen.
Yeah, so why can't we just do that?
Candyland has a brilliant point here. As human beings, we tend to develop thoughts and opinions on something, and we find data to support our opinions.
It's confirmation bias, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's necessarily he's a victim of it, but I'm saying that's definitely a thing that can happen.
Yeah, humans do that. I agree. What are you saying, Raj?
No, I'm just saying. Do you think that do you think that some of your opinions have been skewed by confirmation bias?
I'm not talking about opinions. I'm talking about prevailing research.
Okay, presented by the World
Health Organization.
Okay, suggesting that they need to do more genetic research.
What you're talking about is people who think the world is flat. Those people aren't really paying attention to what the body of science is saying right now.
But all right,
the same with climate deniers. 97% of all research that's been done on that topic agrees with each other. paying attention to that 3% is not good science.
But okay, let's say you're right, but why is this even important? Like, can't we just put our money on something else? Like, why even care if there's 1 or 100 genders? Like, why are you so passionate about this? Fuck this shit.
The only reason it's important is because people are being discriminated against, killed, damaged, hurt, any number of things. They're being legislated against. In something on the order of 20 states in America, which is regarded as one of the freer countries in the world, it's a legal defense to say, I thought that was a woman I was talking to. It turned out that she had a penis. You're allowed to murder that person and claim that as a defense.
Okay, I think this is actually NA problem, so we don't have this problem.
Hold on, could you say that again? Hold on, I'm so sorry. And I'm so sorry, and perhaps I just haven't heard of this. Wait, what are you allowed to do?
Trans panic laws. If you do a Google on them, there's about 20 states. I don't know the exact number. If you're talking to someone, turns out they're a trans woman, they haven't transitioned physically with their bottom surgery yet, has a penis. You're allowed to then murder that person in the 2nd degree and claim it as a defense. I thought that they were a woman the whole time, and I flipped out on them. And that can successfully get you off of murder.
So I just googled it, and the only page is hold on. I just googled the only page I can find on gay panic defense is Wikipedia and
one of my sources is stating five women in Florida this year have been killed and successfully had that defense used against in those trials.
That's insane.
If everybody, Arabelle, you couldn't do that in Norway and get away with it.
Right. No, it's an entirely different legal situation. All I'm saying is that's all people want is they want to be treated equally. It's not about anything more than that. It's about not getting murdered.
Let me speak.
No. Can I say
they weren't?
I agree with Albert.
Just don't change gender, forehead. Then no problems, man.
Rajj.
It's said if you're only
it's not about changing. It's about being assigned incorrectly at birth.
Slicker.
I think that if
support the information and the data support Albrell's facts. I mean, he's not.
You
just
can't argue with facts.
This. The facts are the facts from the Health Association. Just because
Arabelle,
he's more knowledgeable doesn't mean.
Can you send me some links to the World Health Organization that actually
knowledgeable on the subject?
Could you do that?
I just know that I'm ignorant towards it, so I just stay out of it. I agree with that.
The only issue I'm finding here is that you're not giving enough context to these actual laws and people being acquitted or having lesser sentences.
Well, we don't have a format that supports me giving enough context. Is the problem with that?
Well, look, in a perfect world, we could sit up here and pull data, but we don't have enough time, right? I mean, we don't have enough time.
No,
can I say one thing?
Read about this.
Go ahead, Candyland, please.
Yeah, I want to ask Alibel, if everybody in the world would treat this subject as Knut did, say that, okay, I don't care, but they can do whatever they want, then it would be fine. But then there are people that are actually super against it, like hating towards people that are transgender and that want to change their
Which I think we can all agree is a minority of people. I think most people are more accepting. Would you agree?
That's the only problem I have.
Not
or
in
would
Sweden.
You disagree?
It really depends where
and I think that this is where we'll have a fundamental disagreement. I believe that the majority of people are accepting and progressive. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah,
That's
people from where I come from.
To really make a claim on one way or the other. I would say that I experience a great deal of hate, but that might be a vocal minority. I can't judge it.
What do you get hate for?
I identify as a queer agendered individual. I don't claim to be male or female.
What the fuck is that? You're a male?
Hold on. Hey. Look,
where do you want this link, Knut?
Okay, all right.
You want this in Discord?
All right. Look, we're gonna vote.
He has a bear.
We're gonna vote.
I didn't get to speak.
Oh, Slicker, okay, go ahead and speak. Slicker, what are you gonna say?
Slicker's gonna be fine.
Slicker, go ahead.
It's not funny. This is genuinely serious, right? Mate, you are literally the opposite of me. You know what I mean? In science, I used to go in. I used to understand what my teacher used to say and that, but man used to leg it. You get me? Man didn't go to school and that. But what I'm trying to say is, mate, there's three genders confirmed by me. HLTV confirmed. There's male, female, and I decline not to state. Is that correct?
Decline to answer.
Unidentified.
That's what I see. You know what I mean? I don't understand what you're on about. It's not fair. The subject's completely not fair for me, Raj, because man didn't pass in science. He's talking about cholesterol.
Look, it wasn't fair for everybody at RuneFest when you were being loud like an idiot either.
Ooh. Hey, I didn't kick us out. You kicked us out with we're coming home. You kicked us out, mate.
No, I think we got kicked out where you going, 0161 Manny on the map in the middle of a 5-star hotel lobby. That's what got us kicked out.
Man, I have to represent his city in Dalo, but I didn't say it on my mum's life. You're the one that kicked us out. That's it, on my mum's life. Wasn't me, mate.
Oh my God.
Yeah, okay. All right, let's vote, ladies and gentlemen, on this round. It's the end of the round. We are going to vote. We're going to take a vote. All right, here we go. You are voting for who you would like to stay. You are keeping on the podcast, not who you are kicking. Does that make sense? All right. Glad we are all on the same page here. We are all on the same.
Sliker, are you going to TwitchCon?
Wallahi al-azim, I wish. I don't have the money. You know what I mean? If you know, cheese. I wish I could. You know what I mean? Guys, think how entertaining it would be if I was there. Oh, I wish.
Man, I would go and get a ticket, and I'm scared to fly.
Yeah, I would love to come.
I thought they gave pills for that in the NA. Don't they like you give out pills for everything in NA? If you're afraid, you get some pills. If you're...
Oh yeah, give me a pill.
Yeah. Oh come on, Raj! You didn't even get my name right.
I didn't spell. I'm so sorry. Look, they didn't. I didn't make the polls. One of my mods did.
I think they understand who you are because you won every time.
Strider, though. Come on.
Do you see the thing? If we combine our votes, we will win. I can already see it.
Honestly,
I'll go see you. Sliker, I'll go see you at TwitchCon.
I wish I could come, lads. I swear to God, I'll bring the content. I wish. The thing is, mate.
I mean, by the end, sad. We're all best friends.
Stream.
Yeah. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the show, make sure you hit that follow button.
Follow. And keep Mamio on.
Keep who?
Keep Mamio. Hashtag Mamio in the chat. Hashtag Mamio in the chat.
Mamio is going to be the last woman standing.
All right. Okay, that's it. The vote's over. Ebrel has won again. Oh, no, Sliker won again. But he can't win 2 rounds in a row, so Ebrel seems to be the theme of the show.
Because they have been voting all the time. I want to kick someone.
How do you can't teach that beard. I wish I can grow a beard like that.
All right, Ebrel.
You're not a man enough like him. That's
you have to be an Arab like me as well to grow mine.
Yeah, you're right, man.
Ebrel, it's your turn to choose. All right, you have a choice.
Mamio and Faith, isn't it?
It's Mamio and Faith.
He will obviously kick.
Well, I don't know. Either way, we did a good job. I think you did a good job.
We're with you to the end regardless, baby.
Well, I don't want to kick either of you. The ones that I want to kick are not on the list.
He wants to kick me?
Hey, but hold on, but you gotta keep
it's Sliker because all he does is scream.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good. It's good debate, right? He's providing a good perspective. Would you?
I mean, Nut is providing a better debate than Sliker is.
Yeah,
I think that just based on audio and video quality alone, we're gonna keep Faith and get rid of Mamio.
Okay.
Oh.
Mamio.
What?
The reason why I keep
technically Faith's got a slightly sharper stream than you guys.
All right.
I don't want to get rid of either of you, but I have to pick somebody.
Mamio, thank you so much. It was a great run. You were fantastic. And John, thank you. Mamio, would you like to give it? John, would you like to give a shout out?
Yeah. Shout out to my mom. I love my mom.
Shout out to all the mamas.
Give it a hug and a kiss, would you?
Yes, a hug and a kiss.
Kiss on the mouth. Kiss on the mouth.
No, come on. This isn't. No, come on. Hey.
No, I do want to say that, I mean, most of these topics I really didn't know much about. So truthfully, I didn't have a position to have a
I think we know more than you about it. We just say things about it. That's the reason.
It was fun. My mom.
It's a debate, but to lose the mentality of just having not good equipment, John. I mean, we got to step your game
we got it. Yeah.
John, Yo, John, before you go, mate, look at the state of me. My English is shit. I can't speak to the boy them or the girl them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay in school. Do not truant. Man used to jump over fences, you get me? He used to leg it from feds and that in high school, but no longer, mate. Don't do that. I like you lot. Mama, I love my mama. Wallahi al-azim, my mama, I look up to
my mom. Dude, I give my mom everything.
Stream. There's fucking 10,000 of you right here. Go over there. Everybody chip in like 5 cents and they'll be able to buy a new camera.
You know chat's not going to put 5 cents.
I know.
Bye.
Chat's a bunch of cheap.
They'll barely vote in the poll and that's free. All right, bye, Mommy. I'll go ahead and close.
Bye.
John, you're a cutie. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. John's a cutie. Your son's cute. All right. Bye.
Bye, Mama.
Okay. All right. Okay. And then there were the rest of us. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Who are we gonna put?
Faith.
Can we talk about something?
Faith, I think you should feel a bit sexually harassed by this guy because he actually chose you because you look better than the mom. He likes them young girls, you know.
Oh, I forgot to be harassed. I'm gonna go write an email to Twitch. No.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So so the next topic here is oh, somebody submitted it. Who was it?
Thank you.
Somebody submitted it. Oh God, where is it? I lost it. Oh yeah, equal rights. We talk about equal rights between. Oh, Slicker, you shut your mouth!
I don't understand this. It's not fair, mate. Let's talk about streets. You know what I mean? Selling drugs and all that. Talk about that, man.
You don't do any of that, Slicker.
Also, nobody thinks that you should be doing it, so there's no debate.
You can walk underneath a car standing up. You don't sell drugs. You don't You don't know nothing about the streets.
Mate, you see me?
You walk down the street,
everyone was afraid, mate.
See you.
Don't start shouting at me, mate. When I saw you, you were afraid. You weren't shaking my hand and all that. You ran off with Greek. Stop talking, Raj. You're pissing me off, mate.
Because they definitely have streets in Manchester.
Yeah, hey, guy on the couch. Stop talking, mate. You don't know where I'm from. You're talking big on the internet. You spoke to Canute. Like,
you from Manchester 01601.
Here we are, the drama.
You talking to Canute like you know him. Canute will grip you get me, man. I dash you out the window. Stop talking keyboard.
01601, mate.
This guy is a keyboard warrior.
01601. Deal with it.
The dictionary definition of a keyboard warrior, mate.
Deal with it.
Yes, keep repping my city. I respect that, but don't do all the big talk. You don't know who you're talking to. And Raj, watch yourself, mate.
You're the only one with
you're gonna gang up on me,
The only thing I've been talking about, Slicker, is information, facts, and ideas.
The only Can you just speak English?
Is my couch and what I look like, and that I'm a shitty person or whatever.
Well,
I'm talking about the content of your speech. You're talking about me.
Yeah, you're getting a bit cheeky, you know. You're getting a bit cheeky for your age, you know. How old are you, mate? Have you ever had a girlfriend, you get me? Have you ever got a girl right next to you on that couch, right? Are you married or something?
He has a partner.
Oh. I respect that. I completely respect that. Inshallah.
Yeah, because you don't get girls either.
Lads, if he has a girl, that means if he has a girl, I could get one, right?
No, he's over 5'4", right?
I respect that. Now you're all turning up on me, you get me? This guy was dissing you lot, now you're all on me. I get that, No, thank you, Strider. Thank you, Canute.
Slicker, don't be so fucking offended, little guy. We have to talk shit to everyone. Not only him. I have to talk shit to you as well.
Yeah, but I can't talk shit to you because you're fucking...
Listen, Mr.
I will just take your... the next time
that's right.
Slicker.
In your neck, fucking Slicker.
Yo,
I really love how Alibrel is handling this because this makes Slicker look a little bit silly.
Mustang Scotty donates $50. He says, chat's cheap. Who you calling cheap? Go ahead.
Candland, do you actually think Alibrel need to react to Slicker to make him look a little bit, or I don't know what word is.
Silly? Are you silly?
A little bit silly. Do you think he needs to say something? I think Slicker is doing that fine by himself. No one needs to help him. No one needs to guide him. 0161.
$5 donation.
On the fucking map.
Fine by himself.
Candy, still, I respect you for that, but don't talk shit like that to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, talking all the
Slicker,
talk.
You know I love you. You know I love you, but I have to talk shit to you on this show anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. You can talk shit because remember I dropped you off and all that, mate. That's fine.
I tell you what, the Snapchat that Canute had of Slicker picking him up was the best thing ever, and you didn't fucking save it, and I'm so disappointed.
No. Wait, he didn't save it?
It was so good.
I was so happy.
Canute.
Am I missing something when I'm not using Snapchat?
I sat in the back seat of his car and filming myself, and just took it like the front. And Slicker, what did you say?
0161. Money on the map.
Pig donates $5 and says Slicker don't want him to talk because he can't comprehend what he says. $2 from Anonymous says Slicker just screams like a pussy and he doesn't really know a fuck about topics. $2 from Master of Artemis says Alabama 2020. Amsk, thank you for subbing. $2 from Anonymous. It says I'm just saying if Candy pulled out a dick, I wouldn't kill her. Oh Jesus! All right. $2 from Donald Trump and says, what's this guy on about saying there's 6 genders? There's only male and female. He wouldn't be here if a house and tree was having it. Of course. Okay. All right. And NPAL13, this is fake news. Aero Command, the soy boy in the middle made me lose faith in the human race. Anyway, well, you're going to get that kind of shit. Anyways, let's continue.
Do we have a topic?
Or? Yeah, we do. We have of course we have a topic. I'm Rajj Patel. I'm a topic machine.
I'm so used to Knute's stream. We just sit there and watch him flex.
I know. And Knut had the audacity to complain about how it was boring when Knut sits there like a robot.
Actually, I think my podcasts are more chill, more calm. We have a good
your
time.
podcast is dead without me. The chat even says, "Please bring Slicker, please." And when I come on, man, I make it lit.
What did I do? I did what chat asked for, and I brought Slicker.
So without me, so you have to understand, Knut. Without me, there's no content. There's times where you're like, yeah. So we see this.
Well, we had Andy Milonakis there for a few hours. His content.
But still, Slicker was in the chat. Slicker was still in the chat. You get me? Every time you stream, people will say Slicker. You don't know, because man come up, man entertain the chat. You don't know. You get me?
I know you're entertaining, Slicker, but
Strider, can I see that card flip again, man? That was slick.
Which one?
Oh, slick.
You flipped a single card into the deck.
Like that?
Oh,
that was Slicker.
Nice, I like it. Canute, how many viewers did you get on your podcast
How long
yesterday?
it take you to get handling that?
What did you say, Raj?
How many viewers did you get on your podcast yesterday?
2,800 without the hosts.
Knute's a big streamer now. He's gonna be bigger than me.
Knute's huge.
Knute's getting big. Okay. All right. So we're talking about equal rights here. Okay, equal rights. We're talking about equal rights between men and women, or one of the other 5 or 6 or 4 or whatever. I'm trying to be politically correct. Is like, what, do you know the names? Is there other names of them?
They have names, but they're all highly scientific. Like, you wouldn't use them in normal conversation.
Okay, all right. So,
like, the middle ground is often referred to as intersex.
Okay, intersex. So, okay, between men and women, anyway. So, somebody asked, a viewer asked and said, can a man use physical force against a woman for self-defense if a woman uses it on him?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
I didn't understand.
Can a man use, is it appropriate for a man to use self-defense on a woman if she's attacking him?
It's just, in any case, no more force than necessary. Whether it's the girl going for the man or the man going for...
Listen, if the girl's gonna come after me and she's gonna hit me, man, I dodge it. I'm gonna You get me?
Yeah, the difference between a man and a woman is how we are built.
That's what I'm saying. No more force than necessary. It's like Canute coming for me versus me coming for Canute. That's gonna be 2 different things that are gonna happen.
Thank you. I used to get bullied in high school. With a girl used to come up. She used to bully me and all this talk. And then one time I had enough because she used to like scratch me and all that. Right? So one time she scratched me again, whacked her one, and she started crying. I was like, that's what I thought. Keep running, you get me? That was high school shit. But I'm saying, girl come up to me, and my mum's like, yo, that pisses me off, right? And that right there is what's it called? Sexism. Sexism.
Was that
right
the only fight you won?
Ooh.
Mate, I told you, listen, I've had plenty of fights after that.
Yeah.
Man went to do Muay Thai. A man used to defend himself, mate. I'm telling you, don't make me do some Muay Thai in my bedroom.
Yeah, show me some Muay Thai.
I can't, because it's small. I can't.
Yeah, oh, come on, you can show me. Jump on your bed and show me some Muay Thai.
Do some boxing.
Yeah, show me some of that Muay Thai.
Okay, one sec.
What do you do? Is that? We can't see you. We can't see you.
He knows you can't see him.
Is he abusing a cat? What the fuck is going on?
Oh my god, I feel bad for his mother.
My bad.
It's.
Does your mom know you're on Twitch now?
I told her and she's not happy with it, but let's.
What'd she say? What'd she say when you told her?
I was like, Mama, there's people on. I'm on Twitch and some people view me, and she was like, go back to school and go back to university and study. That's it. She'll say that. My mom's like, that's it. My mom doesn't only say that. My dad, on the other hand, he doesn't support me as well. He'll just say read books. That's arrogant.
Slicker, I support you, Slicker.
That's so low. I don't know why. That's so low level, though. Why would they do that? Why would they not? Like,
as much as I love him, I don't know why, but they see it as like, they say, why do people donate money? They get annoyed of it. They're like, why do people donate money to you, for example? Why? I'm always like, yo, there's a guy called Greek God X or Ninja. That guy gets donated a lot, and they're like, why? And then my dad gets angry and he just doesn't talk.
And then he tells you to read books.
Oh no!
He tells me to read books. No, honestly, God. Huh?
I'm sorry that happens to you.
You know what? Really do you think that if you were to make it as a big... Oh, go ahead.
Don't apologize, Faith. Man, I still got over it.
I don't apologize because I did anything wrong. It's apologizing for the situation. Because it's like, for me, if I were to have like my biggest support system not support me when I wanted to do, that'd be shitty.
That's why, unfortunately, I'll have to announce it now. Not sure if the chat wants me back or anything, but unfortunately, Raj, we're gonna have to wait until my parents go on another holiday, as unfortunately they're coming back one day. Like, because I can't talk like this, you get me? I want to be myself at home and that. I need something soundproof, but my parents, if they hear me, bang, the internet's off. You get me? Straight up Arabic rules and all that, mate. I'm not joking.
What?
They hear that.
Get your own place. You're old enough. Go.
Hold on, Slicker. Are you telling me that your parents now are going? You're not gonna be able to come on streams anymore or stream?
No, I could possibly stream myself. I can still talk to the people, but no screaming, which everyone likes. And I can't be myself, mate. It's like fucking 12 o'clock. Are you mad? My parents come upstairs. They'll be like, hell no, mate. I can't talk at night. You get me? So I'm like, yo, what's up, guys?
I want to sum up quickly, Slicker. Is you can't do what you want to because mommy won't let you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I know how you're trying to severely and smoothly.
Well, I'm just saying, of all the classical horrible nerd things to do, living at your parents' house is one of them.
Right, mate, you have to think of it smart, mate. I'm saving up for my own. This is going to be my own house. You get me? This is going to be my yard and that. This is for the future and that. When I get married and all that arranged marriage shit, this is going to be mine. So you can talk all you want. You can live in that apartment. My parents are going to bust me this house. But yeah, there's still going to be rules I have to respect. But it was good. You get me? I try. Hopefully, entertain the boy. Them.
Why don't you go get your own place?
I can't, mate. Listen, I'm doing a 30-hour shift.
All right, Slicker, I got you. I got an idea. Nero Spitz, thank you for gifting 15 subs. This is what I'm going to do, Slicker.
Thank you, Nero.
Next podcast, I'm going to book you at a Premier Inn in Manchester, and you can come on the podcast. I'm serious. Man's going to be joining us live from a Premier Inn. I'm going to book you a Premier Inn. I'm going to give you the money for it, okay, or a travel lodge.
How though? It's not gonna work? My computer's here. I'm not gonna carry my computer all the way there.
Why not? Well, hey, hold on. Wait. I thought this was the man's with the painting and all the geldem.
And trust me, mate. After this, I'm gonna be out.
Can you get an office or some other?
Hold on, man.
Just buy a house.
Man, hold on. I thought this was. Is this the same Slicker with all the geldem?
It's the same Slicker, mate. Still,
are you saying that this Slicker with all the geldem and all the painting and the 0161 on the map? Are you saying this is the same one that can't carry a computer?
Yo, listen, mate.
Hold on, are you telling me you walk with a limp and you all in these streets selling drugs and you can't carry an Intel Pentium 4 across the street to the hotel?
Mate, come on, man. Come on. You know it. Unless I can be on my phone. I'm not gonna walk past. Trust me, it's an embarrassment to the hood. The guys be like, "Yo, Slicker, you're a bastard for playing PC games, mate." I don't want to embarrass myself like that. You know what I mean?
What kind of PC? Do you got a laptop?
No, I got a computer.
But wait, Slicker, are you ever thinking about moving out, or is it the family thing to stay?
Yeah, it's a family thing to stay. Like, there's different alternations. Oh, fuck that word. There's different situations between me and my family. Like, even my sister, something happened where she left because rules and that. But I respect my mom. You know what I mean? It's my mom and dad. You guys see me.
I understand. Yeah.
That's how I act outside.
You should try to compromise in some way. It's 2018 and you live in England. Like, you should try to compromise in some way. But
wait, your parents never converted when they migrated? My dad, he cleaned himself.
No.
Cleaned himself? What?
Yeah, he eat the bacon, all that shit now. Like,
no, yeah, my dad's the same. Like, no, he doesn't eat bacon, mate. Forget that. But my dad's the same. He's like atheist now. My mum's a Muslim though, so she's controlling the house. You know what I mean? There's no escaping from that, lads. Trust me, right now.
Your dad's an atheist?
Yeah, my dad's an atheist.
How does your mom think about that?
No, he was a Muslim. They got married and that, but then he came here and
he debated her, and he's like, psych!
Hey! Trust me, there was some previous bullshit that happened, and then he sort of left.
Slicker, are you for real gonna have arranged marriage?
No.
Or was that a joke?
Are you?
I have a friend that's gonna get arranged marriage real soon, so it could be a thing. And he's Swedish, or he's Indian.
I said
it
Swedish. Was private, Candy. It was private. Come on.
What?
No, it's not Strider.
Oh, it was.
Hey guys, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, October 27th at TwitchCon, there's a meetup in the streamer zone of TwitchCon with Canute, me, Austin, and all your favorite people. Woo! And also, Canute, I forgot to tell you, but on Friday,
and me,
we're on.
On Friday at 4:30, I put your name in, and you're supposed to sit with Austin and Jenna on a stage and do an interview. So just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So okay. So there you go.
You know me.
Yeah, I know. I put your name on the list. Nero Spitz, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay.
Austin told me that I was the same in person that I'm on the internet, so I'm not that shy. I can sit on the stage in front of people.
Yeah,
that won't be a problem. No.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you get to meet me. Nobody's ever met me, only Austin. Okay, we have.
I heard Rajj sing.
You what? You heard him sing, right? Yeah, he was there briefly,
karaoke?
I think. I mean he as in me. Yeah. I like to talk about myself in third person. Okay.
Yeah, I do that too. Knut Smash, I say that all the time.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's...
A vote for me.
Here we go. Let's vote. We have to vote here. We're voting for the end of the round. Sorry. Towards the end of this podcast, we lose topics, and it's just about...
30 seconds of topic, and we're going to do a vote.
Alibrel, so basically how this works is... there's no structure. We fuck structure. We don't like it. Because, look, structure's boring. Resident sleep structure. We don't like it. Okay.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Who cares? It's like, whose line is it anyway? The points are made up and the games don't, whatever, fucking, I don't know. It doesn't matter. There's no structure. Okay, out the window. It doesn't matter. Okay, go ahead and vote on the person. Wait, is this? No, that's not the right one. That's not the right poll. Where's my poll at? Hey! That's the wrong poll. We already did that one. This one. This one right there. There you go. Go ahead and vote.
Rajj,
you're voting for who you want to keep. What?
Is it wrong again?
Who you want to keep? Yep, I put it on there. Go ahead.
I think it's the...
No, it's the right one now. Candy, you...
But chat is saying...
Yeah, my name
Chat
is
doesn't know what they're talking about, Candy!
Rajj, if you don't pull a girl in fucking TwitchCon, mate, I'm so sorry, but I can't speak to you anymore, man. Like that amount of girls
you put Slicker on twice.
Slicker 2 times.
What?
Slicker
is twice.
Oh my god, who did that? They fucked her up. Are you Claw?
Lads,
you put it on twice. God damn it.
But let's just add them together. Who cares? Me and Faith.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
All right, but yeah, no, but.
But wait, Candyland.
Wait, there's no Candyland.
What?
Yeah,
Candyland's not on there.
Oh, I'm not on. Fuck. Well.
Yikes, dude.
Maybe your podcast isn't any better than
Don't
mine.
don't call me a dumbass. It was one of my moderators. It was Claw. You're fired.
Hey, mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Come on, lads. Come on.
You're fired, Claw. That's it. Let's see.
I think mine works just as fine as everyone.
Yeah, you watch your mouth, Canute. Canute Scuff Podcast.
Yeah, that's actually the real Scuffed podcast.
Yeah, I agree.
1 second.
You know what, Knut did? He invited us and we sat there and watched highlight clips. Like 8 people watching clips. Like, what are we doing here even?
Okay, here we go.
It was fun though.
Here we go. Now we have the real one. Go ahead and vote. Blame John and Goolsby. Why? Okay, blame John and Goolsby. All right, we're gonna blame John and Goolsby. We're gonna blame John. Okay, vote now. Vote.
I think this is rigged because now no one is voting for me. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, but the last one when Slicker was 2 times, I got so much more votes. So I don't think my viewers have seen the new one.
But maybe the people that are voting for you are voting for me too, and they didn't see my name.
All right.
Yo, Rajj, I got some bars. Can I spit them?
No.
No.
Wait till we finish the poll. Wait till we. All right, go ahead and vote. There we go. The results are in. The winner of the round, Slicker, is killing it. He won the last one. All right, so.
No, was it?
No, it was
the final 2, the bottom 2 is between Strider and Dr. Faith. Strider and Dr. Faith here.
Okay.
Slicker. Please. Wait, Slicker. Did you decide the last round or Are Brele?
No, I had the last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Slicker has double the amount of votes.
It has to be Strider. I know. I'm so sorry, mate, but I really like you a lot. So I'm so sorry, Faith. Bye.
Nice. There we go, Habibi.
Yeah.
Habibi,
Faith
you
has to go.
Faith.
This is the only time I haven't gotten kicked when I came second from the bottom. By the way.
Candyland's the only girl left.
I know. Faith.
We have a sexist cast here.
Twitch chat don't like girls. That's why.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. Girls have won twice.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh,
3 times maybe.
What would Rajj be without the girls?
Probably in a ditch. In a ditch somewhere, probably sucking dick.
Wait, what you mean? Well, one girl.
Whoa.
Did Alebrel say he was a girl?
What's wrong sucking dick?
Yikes.
Well, I was only objecting to the ditch, really.
Oh, okay.
He's a girl too.
Dr. Faith, can you go ahead and...
Alebrel is undefined.
Go ahead and shout yourself out, Dr. Faith.
Well, I'm not Dr. Faith anymore. I'm just twitch.tv/Faith. It's just Faith. And you can come check me out. I always stream after the show if you want to come hang out. But
okay. All right,
thanks, have me on.
Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones.
Fuck you.
All right, and then there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait,
5. I failed.
What's up, Strider?
I was gonna say 4 out of these has won a podcast, I think. All except Alebrel, so very exciting.
Yeah, this is
interesting.
Candyland's won, Slicker's won, Knut's won, Strider's won. Alebrel's the only one who hasn't won. It's crazy.
We're gonna take him down, okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll have to do some heated debates then. Let's pull from the... What? Go ahead.
I mean, seeing from Alebrel with his education and intellectual language, I see him doing good, but no offense, don't hate me, Rajj, but do you guys not find it? That's
I found it
it's impossible. I cannot understand what the guy says. It's hard.
I think it's interesting.
I'm sorry that it's difficult for you to follow me.
In what way, though? You see, that's what even the Habib them don't even understand. Do you know what I mean?
The Habib them?
Yeah, that's
the who?
The Habib them, you get me? New language, new slang every day. You
The
get
Habib
me? That's what I'm
them.
trying to.
Is that like the brother?
No, like that's like the babe them. You know what I mean? The gal them. The gal
Gyal
them.
them.
That's but Arabic terms. You know what I mean? That's what I used to say in high school. Everyone in high school used to speak like that. It was self-education, self-explanatory.
Okay. All right. So, oh shit, there's only fucking men here. But I think.
Hello?
No, what you mean?
Candy's basically a man. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Alebrel is a woman.
No, he's not a woman. He's not a gender. So we.
How do you do that? Deal with it.
How can he not be a gender?
That's what he. That is his decision, and I will respect it.
Thank you, Rajj.
Yeah, that's his decision. I don't look if I can help it. If I were to see him.
What does your passport say? What does your passport say?
I don't have a passport, Newt.
Okay.
But wait, if you were to get a passport, would you get offended to have to put the gender on it?
No. I'm not too worried about it. I just don't want to be murdered if shit happens. That's all I want.
You can go to Europe and you won't get murdered at all. You can.
I'd feel far safer in Europe than I do here.
You can call yourself whatever you want, and people.
Why would you say that though?
Give a fucking shit about what you're.
But I have a question for Arabel. If Rabbit were to get a passport, what would happen? How would you handle it? And would someone be offended?
I mean, it when Rabbit's government documents disagree with what they feel themselves, it affects them mentally. Yeah.
Can't they just accept it? It's for like.
It's invalidating.
I got confused.
If your ID, Slicker, said female, how would you feel about the government recognizing you only as a female? It'd feel really shitty, wouldn't it?
No. Wallah, I'm confused.
But I mean, listen.
You don't understand.
But listen, let me say something. On Slicker's passport, it says he's 5'1". Even though he wants to be 6'1", he can't get offended because of reality. It's just the life he's living. You have to accept.
But it's just not offended. It's like in the heart. Like if someone were to call, I wouldn't care if someone called me a man, but if it would say man on my passport and I really want to be a woman, I would be like sad inside. Not like, offended, but
and that's really all it's about for those sorts of things. Government recognition for health benefits and death benefits and stuff like that is one of the biggest queer issues that exists. Is if you have a same-sex partner, they're often not legally recognized to be able to be there in the hospital as you're dying.
Great segue into my next topic. Same-sex parents. Do you think it is necessary to have parents of the opposite sex to raise a child effectively, or do you believe that it can be done with the same sex? Or do you think they need a mother, or they need they need two of the, or they can't have two mothers, or they can't have two fathers? Do you think it needs to be two of the different? What do you guys think?
I mean, if it's two guys, I think they can raise a kid, but two girls, I'm not sure. Haven't seen it.
Well, grown up as a straight person, you know what I mean? Seeing that, if my dad ever was like or if my mum got a female, I wouldn't comment on that. I'd get annoyed, you know what I mean? That's something not nice. I mean, if I don't know, this is me, guys. Just relax, you get me? And if I see my dad and he was with a guy, how? You know what I mean? It doesn't match. You know what I mean? And I don't see that thing right here, because right here, man like me, I only do my straight things like that. I don't see what people do outside all catastrophic events. What they try and do is more evaluate onto evaluation. Do you understand? That's not what I like to say.
What?
What I'm trying to say is, do you guys not understand me? See,
listen, you have to put up my
we don't understand you.
I have a shot of men and women. I've displayed it many times. I don't want to say it one more time.
Yeah, you can say it one more time.
You can say it one more time. I forgot it.
No, it's okay.
You know what? Twitch complains about topics, but I asked them to submit topics. Out of 189 topics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them were deemed relatively relative. Let me list them. What do you feel the best thing about your country / place you live in? Canada weed legalization. Favorite type of content on Twitch? Would you ever have sex with your mom if your dad never found out? The 3 biggest lies at school. What's the weirdest thing you have seen in someone else's home?
And those are the best ones.
And those are the best out of 189
like there was literally over 100 shitty ones that you couldn't use.
Let's start from the beginning, Rajj. Just start with number 1.
Okay, what do you feel is the best thing about your country / place that you live in?
The healthcare system. Finish.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes, true. I see Manchester, England as a safe country. don't hate me for this as well, Raj. I'm not trying to start any political debates.
Yeah.
Ooh, strong word from me. I see England as a safe country. Police carry batons. We're not allowed to carry knives. We're not allowed to carry 9mm pistols with silencers and laser and hand grips on them. We can't carry weapons, nothing like that. You know what I mean? It's safe. But again, we come down to a follow field, it's going to be a completely different environment. Man, I carry all the things you don't know. But that's what I'm trying to say. England, we're safe. However, there's another thing. Iraq, that's my second home. You know what I mean? That's not a safe zone. People over there on my did I discuss this last time? I'm not sure. Last time I was there, you'd sleep and you'd hear bombs. Now that's a different, like 2 different countries.
Damn.
Different. I swear to God, it was scary as hell. 6 a.m. in the morning.
With Iran. Tell us something good about Iran. Not
Iraq.
Yeah, we're gonna say the good stuff now.
Yeah, potatoes, whatever.
What's good? What's good with Iran?
Canute is like saying Sweden, Norway, potato.
Yeah, it's mostly the same actually. So yeah, it is.
Okay, all right, okay, fine.
Well, okay, about Sweden. Yeah, the healthcare system is great about Sweden, and the nature is pretty. We are pretty realistic when it comes to like how we do our rules, stuff like that. It's good.
Your roofs.
Our rules.
Oh, and the
laws.
You know what? I'm going to say something nice about Scandinavia. You're very sexually liberated.
That too.
They're
yeah.
so sexually liberated. Like I walked through a shopping mall and there's mannequins with their tits and ass out completely. Like in Sweden. What? Go ahead.
Even better though, Raj, they're very sexually open, but they're not hypersexualized. Going co-sexual into sauna is an incredibly normal activity for them, and it's not treated as a sexual one.
Yeah,
it's actually
absolutely.
I don't
actually in Finland, not in Sweden.
No, in Sweden too.
Listen, in my gym where I go, you're not even allowed to have clothes on. You have to flex your genitalia. I always spread my legs. Otherwise, they say it's dirty if you bring on your clothes. But you must sit on your towel. So
I don't think anyone would complain if you had your.
Everyone must see.
If you had your bathing suit or a towel, a towel is fine.
It says a big sign: no clothes, no.
No underwear. You could always have a towel. It would be fine.
No, they will come rip it. They want to see all of it.
Raj, what about your country? What do you think of like? Because we all respect America, we respect England, we respect Iraq, we respect Antarctica and all them countries. What about your country?
Them, actually.
India?
No. Oh, you're Raj? I forgot. Oh, okay. Austin. What about Austin, where he's from? You get me? From the US.
You mean where I immigrated to, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Like compare the difference, because what us English people see America as its mate is scary. Like I'm scared to go over there. No offense.
I think there's a stat going that London is actually a deadlier city than New York City is.
Jeez, shout out to my London boys. You get me?
So
oh my God!
Actually, there's more.
But New York according
to the statistics. Statistically speaking, London is a more dangerous city if you measure by murder.
But I was in London.
I was really straining to come up with a thing that I was happy with about America right now, and safety is the thing that I think that I would have to say. Like, I live in Chicago. It's lauded as this incredibly violent city. It's not. There's a couple of parts of the city that are very violent, yes. But if I want to walk outside of my apartment at 3 or 4 in the morning with my wallet tied to my neck, I'm gonna be perfectly fine in
okay, but you can come to Norway. You can actually just have you can make a hat out of your money and you can just walk around
because nobody lives there.
Compared to the world at large, America is a very safe country.
Canute, you live in a country of 10 million people, if that. The United States is 370
people. It's 5 million
exactly,
people.
Half of that.
Chicago is 8 million proper.
Listen, like where I live, actually, if you're blonde and you look like a Swede, it's more likely you're gonna get robbed. I'm not even joking. When you go outside, you need to wear the soft pants with Adidas mark, perfect best. You will least likely get robbed there. Like everything.
I heard that I listened to a podcast from people who live there or girls who live there, and they say that they can't go out wearing their finest jewelry.
Yeah, no way they can't do. hijab, everything. The older men in some parts, they will yell at you.
Hey, hold on, just a minute. I have a question for the chat. Is the Discord, if you try to click the Discord invite !Discord, does it say the invite has expired? Out of curiosity. Huh. Which country do you guys think is the best country on the planet?
Sweden. 100%
I mean,
Sweden.
the happiest country in the planet is Norway, isn't it?
Yeah, that it has been like it's in the top every time.
But
right.
Everything is expensive in Norway. Sweden is better.
Yeah, actually, people think we are like rich, but if you compare our salary to the costs we have here, we're actually more poor than most countries.
Raj, you know what's the best country?
Yeah.
And I recommend everyone, and shout out to the Dutch people, mate. Netherlands. Oh my God, that is the best country. You got cyclist lanes. They don't piss you off. Like they've got their own lanes. In England, they're all next to you, and then you're about to hit them. They have more priority on that. Holland, they've got some nice girls. They got nice houses. They got the best food. Yo, Google this and show it. No.
I think maybe Finland is better than Sweden. Maybe
what?
Finland could be
Candyland?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because it's like exactly the same as Sweden, but they are like they're treating stuff better, I feel, and they are taking care of each other.
They are more racist in Finland, though.
Well,
I think they're handling stuff. I think they're handling stuff very good in Finland. I think they are being very I love Finland.
I mean, my understanding is both of the countries are top 5.
Definitely, but what I'm saying is Holland, they've got one food called Capsalon. Just show it to the chat. Austin.
What are we talking about?
Capsalon.
We're just kind of bullshitting now. Like,
no.
The
food in. I'm saying why Holland's the best because. No, guys.
But the food is great everywhere, man.
No, there's one food called
Okay, well,
Capsalon.
every time I throw a topic, people don't like it, so I stop throwing. Just bullshit. Okay, I could throw this topic. I want to talk about it, but everybody's gonna be mad at me. So yeah, whatever.
No, I'm not gonna be mad at Raj.
Everybody's gonna get
mad at you regardless. What do you want?
Hearts in chat for Raj.
No, it's okay. It's all right. They don't want to come to my meetup at 4:30 p.m. on the 27th.
Resident sleepers now. I want to see them just spamming resident sleepers.
Oh, fuck you, Canute. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Resident sleeper, even more. Come on now, spam.
Canute, you can't diss him. He's the one that made you. Raj made you, mate. You can't diss him, Canute.
No, I was made in a tube.
$3 donation from Assy Process. Said Slicker, good boy. I like you now. The Netherlands is the best country. $3 from Anonymous says, I can't believe Slicker had so many votes. He only got to talk for 18 minutes.
True.
Let's see here. Yeah.
I think there were more resident sleepers than hearts, actually.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Is this TOS friendly? I cannot look.
Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. It's time to vote.
Raj, do you agree with me? It hurts in your heart when people are putting resident sleeper in chat.
No, I don't care. I don't care.
I think I enabled them.
Because look, Candyland, at the end of the day, they're here. So who's winning, right? $5 donation from Barak Serkan. He says, my man Slicker knows what Capsalon is. Best food ever. Here we go. All right, time to vote. Time to vote. Here we go. All right, here we go. It's time. It's time to vote. You are voting for who you would like to keep. All right. Okay. Here we go.
See some Gachi base in chat. I want to see. I need to enable them more.
I give hearts to everyone.
Spam some Gachi bases now. I want to see some Gachi.
Here we go. It's time to vote.
I'm making a heart for my voters.
Is that your heart, Strider? Damn.
Yeah, it's realistic. Your heart look like fucking a triangle. My heart.
All right, here we go.
I heard your heart is on this side of the body, though.
Well, I don't know the details, but sure.
Wait, have you heard that your heart is as big as your fist sometime? I think so.
Yeah, that's what I hear too. It's a very close poll here.
Yeah, I have big hands.
It's between Candyland and Arabelle to be the second one. Candyland might have to choose. Look, question. Slicker.
Arabelle is actually on next to last.
You voted, Slicker, you won the podcast last time and you streamed for like 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
I had work the next day, mate. I had to work next day, 9 o'clock. I'm off this time, so whatever. But I know what you're gonna say. But it's up to you. Go on then. Say it.
Well, hold on. No, I'm not gonna say. It's very close between Candyland and Arabelle to who's going to make the decision. I'm gonna give it to Candyland. Candyland, you are deciding the next round. The bottom two votes are holy shit. This is very tough.
Arabelle and Strider, actually.
Yeah, it's Arabelle and Strider.
Being right now.
It's Arabelle and Strider. Candyland, you must make a decision.
Can I just do this? Wait. Can you just do this? I'm gonna pull
more votes for Knut, please.
I'll pull the plug and I'll save the content and leave myself. Because I don't want Ken to fuck up the content of this podcast, so I'm gonna leave.
No, I wanna vote. Strider, can I say?
Okay, you can.
You're gonna leave Strider. No. Okay, so I'm gonna kick Strider.
Okay, alright, there you go.
Strider, rig it, Strider.
Remember, those who voted for me, go vote for Knut now. Everything is planned.
Oh my god! I was gonna say that. Fuck. Like, if I actually wanted to win, I would kick Berel because I think he's the hardest competition. But
Slicker's the one winning. But you can't.
Strider and me, we have the same fans or the same viewers on our side. So now I get his votes.
No.
Yeah, but the one thing the chat doesn't like is being told what to do and thinking that you have control over them. So.
No, but Strider said it polite. Please vote for
Please vote, or I will come after you.
No, don't make threats.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, bye, Strider. Close your camera.
Follow Strider on Twitter. Bye.
مع السلامة حبيبي.
Bye, Strider. Good night.
مع السلامة حبيبي. يلا.
Okay, you know, so bro, you're from Lebanon. I mean, you're half Lebanese, so you should understand.
Who are you talking about, Slicker? That's Austin, you idiot. You dense moron. God.
I need to wake up. Wake up.
Jesus.
Yeah, you've been a bit cheeky though, Raj. You've been a bit I'm not gonna lie, you've been a bit cheeky today, you know.
What do you mean? What, you're done now?
No.
Well, you get me.
I know this is all you're gonna keep saying.
Why don't you just kill the two empty cams so that we're taking up a quarter each?
Because I need to be in here too, and I'm not on a camera.
Wait.
Does that make sense?
I guess.
And John's in here and he controls the room, okay? You know what, don't you? If it was that easy, we would have done it, smart ass, okay?
Hey, I'm just saying.
Did you pull that data from the
World Health Organization?
Yeah.
Not for this, no.
God damn it. All right, let's talk about genders. No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about men and women. Do you guys think that particular men and women have their particular place in society?
I think it's the beauty.
What did you say?
Particular place in society for men and women.
In which do you mean like in the kitchen and the living room?
Yeah. So like Knut, what is
kind of places?
Knut, like what do you like do you think that there's like a natural place for men and women?
I think there's a natural behavior of men and women. Like men have to change the tires, women they wash the house. Men do manly things, and women they do things for women. That's just
I agree with you, Knut. I think it's really beautiful with a typical
male
role.
Don't make it out on screen there.
Whatever. I gotta get my kisses, Raj.
I know it's just little kisses, but just don't make it too many kisses. You know, like
there were only a Twitch approved number of kisses.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Can I go on?
Yeah, go on, Candyland, please.
Yeah, I've said this before, but I think it's really beautiful with a typical male role and a typical female role. But if someone don't agree with that, they don't have to agree with that. Like you can do you do you, but I think it's very beautiful with the man mowing the lawn and me like cleaning the house.
Because girls like to feel like girls and men like to feel like men. That's just how
Do you think women can change the tires, Knut?
Some can.
You think
you
they
have
can?
Oh my God.
With short hair and
only Canute can lift the car up to do it though.
Monkey is
my grandfather. He was gonna teach me how to change the tires, and he was like, he had like patience for 1 minute, and he did it himself, and he was like, you can go in and talk to grandmother if you want to. And then for the next years, he's helped me change the tires. He has like, oh, go entertain grandmother. Every time. It feels bad, man. But yeah, I think it's a beauty.
What do you think, Slicker?
I think topically, we need to change it, bro. Come on, mate. Well, let's think of something else. Come on. Is there no other country? I mean, on a different topic.
Rajj, he follows Sharia laws.
I've never
ask him.
Dude, this is from the guy that can't understand basic English in the country that invented the fucking language, for God's sake.
It's not my fault, though. I told you straight up. What happened in high school, I hung around with the bad people. And then I used to truant. Everyone's influenced by someone else. Jeez, that language, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Topically is not even a word.
But in my dictionary it is, mate. I come up. Gal them's not a word. Boy them's not a word. You know what I mean? Habib them's not a word. It's my own. I can talk however I want. That's my English. You understand me. You understand me. That's what I'm trying to say. But what happened previously in high school? It's sad. I didn't get enough good grades and that stuff. So, mate, that's it. You know what I mean? These sort of topics ain't in my league of legends. You know what I mean? So. It has to be something entertaining. The chat, do what the chat wants, guys. Chat, what do you want? You get me? Chat wants to know.
Slicker, with all due respect, man, I've been doing this a lot longer than you. Okay, I've been doing this a lot longer than you. Okay, so if you wanna go here, you know what? Take over, Slicker. You got it.
No, Rajj. Oh, okay.
Slicker, you got it. You got it. Go ahead. Take over. Take over.
Okay,
Slicker.
okay.
Take over. Go ahead.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Welcome to Rajj Patel stream today, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Slicker, and I'd like to say that Rajj Patel, I am so sorry. I've always loved you, mate. I look up to you. You are the guy that I adore. You know what I mean? Without you, who's me? Who's Slicker? Who's 016 or Manny on the fucking map? You get me? Excuse my language. Glow.
He's the guy who sells mobile.
Hey, Slicker. Hold on, Slicker. Are you gonna run the podcast? You're just gonna talk to the camera?
I think like if Slicker is gonna be the host, I'm gonna just sit here and try to look cute.
Oh, okay, I see that, but no, it's not gonna work like that, Candy. What I'm trying to
no, what I meant is that I'm not gonna need to talk anything because you do all the talking. That's what.
Exactly. That. Well, Rajj, don't hate me. You don't hate me, right? Are you okay? Me taking over?
Yeah.
Yes. Shit,
everyone hates you, Slicker.
Shit. Rajj, I'm so sorry, mate. I'm so sorry, mate.
No. But don't apologize. Take over. I thought you were a great host. Come on, go ahead.
I never said I was a great host.
Well, then
I never said that.
You seem to know a lot about it. Go ahead, take over.
No, ya Allah Kareem, ya Allah salli ala Muhammad. Okay, hashtag follow check in the chat, and Rajj will see if he can follow you.
See, when you have the keys to the car, you don't know what the fuck to do you?
Keys to the ignition, bang, man, I get the mission on the mission.
Yeah, I can try to take over. I know what chat wants. They want to talk about sex life. That's everything they care about.
Let's talk about
Arabelle, tell us about your sex life, and chat will vote for you.
What do you want to know about it?
What do you do?
I mean, I'm at a bit of a low point in my life. We moved to Chicago 2 years ago, and not much has happened lately. But before that, a little bit crazy.
Crazy like how?
I mean, in every way. I don't know. Probably not allowed to mention the world's largest kink website by name on Twitch.
No, probably not.
But
you can say what you were doing instead.
I was a member of our local kink community in Pittsburgh when I lived there.
Were you like lying in those what's a back
swings?
And getting hit on or anything?
I mean, not that specifically. I mean, the kinkiest thing I've ever had happen to me was I was tied, legs spread to a chair and had strangers touching me while blindfolded. That was probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened.
That's pretty normal for girls in Europe, actually.
Yeah, it's not like been there. Super crazy, but I.
Oh my god!
Should
I tell that story?
Yeah, do it, Candy. Tell the story.
Fuck. I didn't realize this at first, but there was a guy who I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell this on Rajj show because it's so long. But okay, there was a guy who asked me to come to help him with his school project, and the school project was on like Stockholm syndrome or something like that. And he had in some way he started talking about like ropes and like stuff like that. And then he said, "Can I try some on you?" And I was like, "Okay." And he tried some ropes.
You can't just do that.
Yeah. And I didn't know him very well. No, but he asked me. He was like, "Okay, but your answers were interesting. Do you want to come back and do this once again?" And I was like, "Sure." Even though I wasn't interested in him sexually or anything. I come back a few times. He ties me up in a very, very like he ties me up. Had like this, like had all my hands, all my legs. He put stuff in my mouth so I can't talk.
And it was, I'm a fucking good host. I like hear that story.
Okay.
Candle on here, like I just and
well, okay. So wait, how it can I just tell you how it ends? So he I was fine because he just said that he wanted someone to practice on, and I was good because I was petite, and I just like trusted him with that. So I got a boyfriend after a while, or my ex then. So I was on a walk with a guy, and I said like, "Fuck, I don't know what to say to this guy because I don't wanna, or I think it's fun to do this, but I don't think my boyfriend would like if I get tied up with another man." So I tell him that. But the guy I was taking a walk with, he was like, "Oh my God, Emma, like you're so dumb. He's taking advantage of you."
So like, would he just tie you up and leave you there?
He would tie me up and fuck, I'm so sorry, but he would tie me up and take. He would tie me up and take photos of me.
Are you kidding me?
Why did your boyfriend think that was taking advantage, though? If you said it was okay,
but it was okay.
You said it was okay,
right? So why did your boyfriend think that was taking advantage?
No, I never told my boyfriend. I just told I told my.
So you consented to him tying you up and taking photos of you?
Yeah, but I did. I thought it was like
You thought it was like for a science project or something, or what? Like what? Really?
Yeah, for me it wasn't.
So is that being taken advantage of?
He tied you up naked and took pictures, and
no,
you thought that was
I wasn't naked. I wasn't naked. He told me to wear like clothes.
Schoolgirl outfit.
No, like.
Well, no, hold on, no. No, do you think that's being taken advantage of?
No, I don't think I was taken advantage.
If he was deceptive in what he said, it was.
I just think that I was a little bit dumb. I should have. The fact it was a little.
Were you attracted to him?
Well, why was it dumb?
It wasn't sexual.
And nothing happened that you didn't agree to, right?
Yeah, that's.
He said it was.
So why would that be dumb in the least?
What did he use the pictures for?
He said he was gonna use it in his report, and also he wanted to like save them because he was proud of the knots he did.
Emma, you know that I go to school as well, and I have a few ropes up on my room when we go to.
No.
I have this science project, and I need to take some pictures.
Fuck! I used to. Yeah, I don't think I was taken advantage of. I was probably. We probably didn't have the same thing in mind, but.
I mean, why do you doubt him, though? You did this innocently. Why do you think he's incapable of doing the same?
Because, well, he told me after I was there once, he wrote to me and said, like, okay, next time I add spanking. And I was like, no.
See, that's what I'm saying. But is it taking advantage if he was deceptive and saying it was a part of his project when, in fact, he was using it for his own personal use?
Oh, I have no idea what he actually used it for.
Did you ever see the report?
Okay. I can tell you what he used it for. Jerk off material.
That's what
the only thing.
But it was fun. Like it was an experience.
How old were you when this happened exactly?
20, 21.
Jesus, how old are you now, Candy?
25.
It's like 5 years ago.
What? I was probably like 21 or something. 22 maybe.
Why is this blowing everyone's minds?
Because
I'm surprised she's 25.
Well, being tied up doesn't. No, okay, well, hold on. Being tied up doesn't blow my mind.
That's what we're that will blow.
Being tied up doesn't blow my mind at all. But the fact that somebody would tie themselves up for a science project that evidently spanned months at a time. Evidently, this project was going on for months, right? And take photos. What project do you know?
Well, he after a while he said like, okay, this is not gonna be for the project, but I still want someone to practice on. Can I practice?
Still want to spank you, Emma? So
Albert, do you think this is normal?
There are college courses that would absolutely teach shibari rope. Like that might have been real. I don't think it was, but it could have been.
They don't.
Yeah, he was very talented.
I can tell you. I can tell you, they don't have those courses in any college in fucking Sweden.
Wait, what college, Albert, in the United States has a tie-up class?
I mean, I'd have to do research to find out, but I know that there are courses in Shakespearean porn.
No, but I believe.
I can tell you where to have those courses here. Where to have those courses here in Europe? That's on the BDSM houses.
He told me that he had lived in Japan for a year and worked with tying people up as massage. So I think that's true. He's way older than me, so I think that's
How
true.
old was he?
So maybe 10 years older than me.
Jesus Christ, Candyland! He was like,
this is getting better for every second.
10
Rajj,
years
you see,
older.
I'm not a scuffed toast anyway. This is the story of today, actually.
No, but I don't think he did anything. Like I don't think it was anything bad.
I can tell you what he did.
I just think I was a little naive.
No. I know. He took advantage of a girl being 10 years younger than him, not being secure of what he was doing.
I think,
and you didn't say no, so he didn't do anything illegal. But he took advantage.
I agree.
Of you.
He took
I liked it.
Well,
I think, or I don't like it sexually, but yeah.
Like I've seen 50-year-old men take advantage of insecure 18-year-old girls. It's the same. They don't get raped because they give consent, but they don't know
the full context of the situation.
No, they don't know the full context. That's true.
Yeah.
The whole situation.
And they don't know the consequences. They don't know what can happen, and they're so insecure that they don't dare to say no. Actually,
okay. Well, I could.
Something Candy was uncomfortable with when he was saying, "Can I spank you next time?" She said no, and it didn't happen. How is that taking advantage?
After he said that,
here's the thing.
Again.
Well, because she went into it.
She didn't know.
She went into it thinking it was for a science project, and he had ulterior motives.
Yeah. That's what it was.
That's why he's taking advantage, because he wasn't fully transparent with what he was, why he was doing it to begin with. If you think he was doing that for a science project at 30 years old,
I think it's entirely unlikely.
Yeah, it's most. I mean, of course, we're making assumptions here, but I think that he was fully taking advantage of it.
I think it was like more attraction needed towards Candyland. I see what he done there. Like obviously 10 years ago and all that, but historically talking, that guy done some sly shit. You know what I mean? I don't know what you guys, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm off the world. You know what I mean? Man around here didn't even pass on that, and you guys are talking eloquently superior beyond what I'm exceeding the level of.
Slicker, why do you keep saying that? Why don't you just talk and try to participate? You don't have to keep talking about the fact that you're bringing. Why would you make yourself deliberately look stupid? I don't think people would even think you were stupid, but you keep saying, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's sad because what you guys are talking about is too hard to understand.
Slicker, should we talk about what do you want to talk about? It's easier for you to understand.
You already asked him that one, Rajj, and I handed it back to you.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to give you the show and talk about what you wanted to talk about, and all you talked about was old bits that I've used for the last few months.
Okay, you really want me to take over the show then?
No, I want you to offer a topic that you want to talk about. If you don't like it.
Okay, easily said. So
hold on, but before that happens, we need a vote. So hold your thought, but think of a topic. Now you got some time to think if you're still here after this. How'd you meet that guy anyway, Candyland?
We was at the same school.
You were at the same school. He's 10 years older. Dude, honestly, when I was in college, I was at an apartment complex, and some guy moved into the student housing, and he was like 74, and he wasn't even going to school. He was just some rich guy that moved into college.
It was a pretty small school, and I knew about this guy. So, like, I could have said no if I wanted to, but I thought it was interesting. But I think that we didn't. Yeah, I think I was a little naive.
Yeah.
That's just the point.
All right. Yeah. Okay. A little naive. Interesting. Oh man, somebody. This is the shitty part of this part of the podcast is that somebody that we like is gonna go. It doesn't matter. Like it's somebody has to go.
Oh, so you like me now?
No. No.
So technically, 1% that 3 people that might go, you like. However, if it's me, it's a different situation. I see what you're doing there, Raj. I think this here conversation, what we're gonna talk about, is gonna escalate into the next one, which I think if I'm still there, that'll be pretty interesting. You know what I mean, lads? Gyal, boy them.
Gyal, boy them.
What did you say? What did you say, Slicker? I don't know.
Candy doesn't understand.
Boy them. And
Gyal them. Hello.
161.
Habibi them.
I think we. Okay, I know what I'm gonna say next. Don't worry.
All right. Okay. Here we go. It's time. Slicker, you're the top voted person. God bless us. Yalla habibi, yalla inshallah. We have voted. We are voting here. Slicker is the top voted. Canute and Alebrel are the lowest votes.
I would like to say I failed at what I said. I failed, and then you guys shout out to the people. Shout out to the mandem out there because they know the true soldiers.
Raj, I feel pretty safe this round.
Okay.
Really?
Slicker.
I really need to pee. I'm gonna go pee now.
Okay, who are you gonna take? It's Candyland is safe. Canute and Alebrel are not safe.
Who's the last 2?
Who's the last 2?
Yeah.
Canute and Alebrel.
Oh my days. Okay. Can you remember when you kicked me out last time?
No.
No, you kicked me out. Yes.
I remember that.
You know, as much as I hate you, Albrel, you're lucky, mate. You're fucking lucky that I'm kicking you out. You're lucky.
Well,
you're fucking lucky.
You like to yell at me, so.
You know, okay, can I say something? Actually, no, I reject that because I don't know what the chat wants. I don't know what you want. Raj, can you do it? Can you? I'll pass it to Candyland. Leave it. Can I pass it to Candyland?
What?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm the host. I have to make. I'm not gonna make the decision.
YOLO, you only live once, mate. You only live once.
Between Canute.
Can we bring one of the viewers into here? How sick is that?
Yeah,
they decide.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do it.
Bring Solo Wolo.
All right.
I don't think you should let Slicker get away with that.
I
don't think you should let Slicker get away with that.
Why?
Because he knows that I'm going to be gone if you bring somebody on to pick.
Well, how do you know if the chat voted for you?
But refusing to take the responsibility for
because
picking
think of it, mate. Let me just tell you right now.
But who cares? I think it's fun to bring a viewer in.
Exactly.
I think it's fun to bring a viewer in and see what the viewers
it's your cast.
All right, and maybe we add that as a new rule where we can have you can forfeit it to a viewer. All right, join lobby 6 and I'll pull somebody in the Discord. Discord.gg/Raj Patel. I'll pull somebody from lobby 6. Join lobby 6.
See, that was Alibrelli. You're a very smart guy, and if I spoke to you, we could never be friends because it's just too hard to understand each other. You know what I mean? We could never have a conversation. So, Canute, I know him in real life. I would say Alibrelli, but I'd prefer the viewer to give that
Discord.gg/Raj Patel.
You said it wrong. Raj Patel.
You shut.
We got their newts and cheese.
All right, here we go. Let's pull some random person in here. Let's see here. Somebody that I do not know. Let's see here. Let's bring on.
Lobby 6 is full.
Yeah, is it really? Can it fill up?
No, I'm just saying, like, there's so many people in there now.
Oh, Scott is. Oh, he's muted.
Well, go on, Scott. What you saying?
Scott, hello. Oh, he left. All right. Well, he had the opportunity.
Pick Young Vayu. You have Young Vayu. He just typed in chat.
Let's bring. You have to keep your speakers out, okay? So, or else I'm not going to choose you. Scruffy. Let's bring on Scruffy, maybe. Scruffy. Scruffy, hello.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Doing all right. How are you doing?
Scruffy, go ahead and tell us your name and where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
My name is Luke. I'm from Minnesota.
Skål Vikings.
No, not the Vikings.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
Can you boost your mic, man?
Yeah, just a second.
Unloyal to your own state. Disgusting.
Is that better? Oh, I'm from Iowa, man. I just live here.
Yeah, well, you disgusting disgrace. Scum. Scum of the
I've
earth.
seen my first, terrible. They're terrible.
I've seen my first American
Steelers is where it's at.
All right, well,
when I
you're
was
not
in
even
London.
from Pennsylvania, from Ohio, you bandwagon scum! All right, okay, anyways. Go ahead, Scruffy.
I've got the geographic advantage here.
Scruffy, all right. Tell us what you think of Alabrail and what you think of Canute. Honesty, don't hold back.
Wait, did you cut off?
Yeah, you cut off.
Yeah, you cut off. I didn't hear what you said.
You cut off. Rush.
Okay, Scruffy. Tell us what you think of Canute, and then tell us what you think of Slicker.
I mean, it's
Slicker.
No, not Slicker.
Oh, excuse me. Alabrail. Go ahead.
What is this circus?
Well, I mean, Canute's about as alpha as it gets. He's just nothing but pure man. He's a monster. I'm sure he's just a monster in the sheets as well. Alabrail, I watched him on the dating show the other night. I just got into this show. I just got off work, so I don't know.
You don't even know anything about it.
What?
So why would we give him
Yes,
the
I
decision?
do. I seen him on the dating show.
He got enough out of him this stream. Yeah,
I mean, if you saw my 20 minutes on that, I'm comfortable with it.
Okay. All right. Scruffy, make a decision. Who are you going to choose? Who are you going to kick off?
Well, now you're making it seem like... Oh, man. All right, well, I got to save Canute.
You're going to save Canute and you're going to kick off Alabrail.
Yep.
I love you, man. I love Twitch chat. Vote for me, everyone in Twitch chat. Next round.
Oh my god.
Okay, bye, Scruffy. Thank you.
Canute.
All right, so the only person who's never won before just got eliminated. I'm so sorry.
I know. That's why I said that's what in my head, because when
they don't like SJWs in chat. They hate them. So
what does SJW mean?
I actually he won a lot of the
social
rounds.
justice warrior. That's what it means.
Listen, Alabrail, thank you. He gets his moment to go out. So please tell us your channel and where we can find you, and a parting word or two.
Sure. I am no, it's in this direction. Alabrail on Twitch, Twitter, and everything that's important. Gmail, even if you want to email me. I stream 5 nights a week here on Twitch. We talk about the shit that we've mostly talked about on here, but a little bit more calm than in general. Raj, thank you very much for having me.
But Alabrail, this is a Royale podcast.
Oh yeah, no, I knew what I was coming from. I'm just letting them know that my shit is a little bit lower key than this.
Yeah.
It was good talking to you. It was fun to have.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want me back, let me know, Raj.
I will.
I'll try to catch up
have you back.
TwitchCon,
Yes, I'll have you back.
Actually,
yeah, I'll be at TwitchCon. Let's get a drink.
We'll talk. We'll get a drink. All right.
Take care.
Raj, you know, I like arguing with people.
Peace out, man. Thank you. Go ahead and
Even though
close
they
the
have
camera.
different opinions than me, I like that.
I think it's good, and I think that if we listen to what some people suggest, we'd have a bunch of people that were like-minded, that had the same opinion.
It would be boring.
It would be boring. Yeah, absolutely.
No, but you have to think of this, Raj. Okay.
That guy is the total opposite of me, actually.
That's why we look, chat again. That's why we bring on people that are. You don't want to podcast with a bunch of people that agree on everything. Fuck that. Chat, do you really want that? Do you truly want people that disagree or completely agree with everybody? Are you serious? Do you really want that?
No one.
I think that chat proved by voting for the SCV guy that they don't want that. Or
True.
Yeah.
But I thought, because when I won my first time, you guys are full-time streamers. When I first won, I was like, wow. So I thought for that guy, I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be too rude, so someone might vote for him. You know what I mean? Give this guy a chance. He might, because you have to appreciate life. You know what I mean? That guy done good. You know, with full respect. With due to respect, full respect. Due to respect.
With all due respect.
With all due respect. Do you know what I mean? Well, no, you don't say that. You know, you get my point. You know what I mean? Shout out to the guy. You get me? That guy, straight up, he was entertaining for the first 3 rounds. Unfortunately, he started draining out, and his partner came in and started kissing and that. You know what I mean? And he's probably gone out to do a bit of bashing season. So, okay. So my question, lads.
Yeah. What's your topic now that we it's your turn now, man. It's all about the Habibi them.
Wait, before I do anything.
What's that?
Before I do anything, yo,
Yeah.
Candyland, this is for you.
Yikes.
Why yikes? That's how the boy them talk to the girl them. Okay. Relax. Once is enough, mate.
Candyland, your camera was pointing at Canute on my screen, so it wasn't pointing at...
Oh, fuck.
It wasn't pointing at Slikers.
I think Candyland likes this better, actually.
What?
What I would give to Candyland is the cheese. You get me?
Okay, all right. Let's okay. So what's your topic, Slicker?
Okay. Obviously, welcome to the Raj Patel stream, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Canute Spleed. Is that how you say your name?
Spleed.
Women are stupid. And we've got amazing, beautiful, sexy ass Candyland. You know, don't be doing, because I know behind scenes you're like, for fuck's sake, Slicker's an ugly shit, right?
No, Slicker. I like you, Slicker.
I respect that. You get me? I don't know if I believe that or not. Well,
of course.
I shouldn't believe that. Of course, I shouldn't believe that.
No, you should believe that. I just think that it's annoying when you speak all the time. Sometimes I
and
say
Slicker,
that. But...
on Candyland's Tinder profile, it says minimum 6 foot.
Bullshit.
It does not say that.
Yeah, it always says that on Swedish girls.
What, do I have a chance though? Candy, do I have a chance?
It doesn't say that. No, Slicker, I don't think so. I am sorry.
Slicker, what's your topic?
Oh my days.
It's really true. Girls decide
Candyland,
within like
does
3
Austin
seconds.
have a chance? Be honest.
Yes, Austin, you already know Austin has a chance. I think it's really smart and cute.
Ooh. All right.
It's because he's so smart she wants him.
But why
not
not me?
About his looks? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Candyland, does Canute have a chance?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe I don't know. He has a child and he's older, so I don't know.
He has a child.
So, but if I do the science project, baby, just a little spanking and tying.
Okay, come on, Canute.
Just for science. No.
Why? Okay.
What is the topic?
Shit, I thought you was actually gonna come up with a topic then. You put me in a situation.
You told me you had a topic. Guys. I thought you had one.
I baited the boy then. Reverse psychology. Baited the chat.
You got shit.
No, I have got shit. So, guys,
hold on. If you there's a lot of people that are growing up in the chat. All right, they're growing up. One piece of advice.
I was gonna come up with a good one, but okay.
All right, okay. Well, is that not okay? Go up.
No, that's good. No, that's good.
That's
a
good
stick
one.
To
I know.
It. You might as well say it. Yeah.
I know it's a good one. Piece of advice growing up that you learned that you could pass to like a 15-year-old version of yourself.
Not okay. That's easy. So basically, I would say study more, read, educate myself, and when I hit 17, which would have been. I'm 24 now, so 24 years, 7 years ago, I would be Why are you guys laughing? I would literally start streaming and be myself, and then there would be some success. Maybe, who knows? Because back then Twitch started.
That's what you would do differently. How about giving some advice to people?
Oh, advice to people. I thought it was.
Let's start with Knut. Slicker, you might need a little bit more time to think. Knut, go ahead and give some advice.
On what? Yeah, I didn't.
You're 30 years old. You're not listening to me.
I can answer.
I would ask me this question one more time.
So what would you give advice to 15-year-old you, or a 15-year-old or something like growing up? What would you say to them?
I would say just do it forehead. Don't be afraid.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it forehead.
Don't be afraid.
Just do it
Don't be a fucking pussy.
Don't be a pussy. Candyland, what about you?
Yeah, I agree with Knut. Like you test. Wait, if you don't know if you want to do it, you try it out. Like try stuff out. Don't just sit in. Like nothing's gonna happen if you sit home waiting. Like you have to try it for something to happen.
Yeah, don't care. Nobody wants.
Very inspiring. Very.
Now, what I'm gonna tell you this is, I'm gonna tell you. When I was younger, if I could give one piece of advice to myself, it would have been to go to the Rajj Patel official meetup at TwitchCon in the Streamer Alley on October 27th at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to meet Knut and Candyland and the rest of the Rajj Patel cast. Cheer!
What about me?
You're not going to be there, Slicker.
Oh, guys. Hey, guys.
You're not going to be there at all, Slicker.
We can call him on video phone so people can talk to him.
Yeah, we'll bring Slicker to the. We should bring you on video chat. Would you do that, Slicker? We'll put you up. We'll put you up on the. We'll put you on FaceTime and we'll put you on the table.
You should go, Slicker.
And people will be able to see you on the table. And people will come up and.
I was gonna say I'd come and ditch work just to go to TwitchCon. I've never been in America. It's always been a dream. Ya Allah, ya Kareem, inshallah. One day I go.
Oh, if you say that, you won't go to America. Actually, they have Trump. You must never say that again. You can't go. Now you can't go to America.
Well, no, America's a place of welcoming people from all.
No, they're not.
Even with my last name be Muhammad. Will they accept me?
Yes, of course they will.
No.
Predictabolicism, thank you very much. $2.60 from Ricer213 says, we love you, Slicker. You made the best content. Envy Turkey Chicken. Slicker, my Muslim brother, speak nice to a woman. Don't try to be cool in front of people to get a woman, brother. People will laugh. Be yourself and take her to a sushi date and talk one-on-one. Much better, he says.
Mate, that's how I talk to the gal, man. Who the hell's that guy talking to me?
$3 from $3 Alpha says Wonka TOS. Raj's menstrual cycle says, here's $5. Tell Austin to get Raj some pads. Go fuck yourself. You know that? Go fuck yourself, all right?
Okay, Chat is saying that Knut is dumb because he says that about America. But I know for a fact because there's a bodybuilder from Iran. He's qualified. He's the best in the 212 division in the world. Like, he's absolutely a fucking beast. And he's not getting into America because he's from Iran.
But you must have done something stupid, Dan.
No, they don't let people from Iran into America.
Oh,
really?
That's true. There's a Somali. It's
Wait,
true
right now or in the past as well?
Right now, it's not.
Esfand is from Iran. His parents are from. It must have not been all the time.
Yeah, but it's newly like after Trump took over.
Is it if he has Iran citizenship or whatever?
Yeah, if you have a citizenship from Iran, yes.
Yeah, like I have a friend who's Somali and he moved to England and he actually worked with me in my store, and then he tried to apply to go to America. He went there, they accepted it, whatever, but then they refused him when he arrived and they sent him back. Wow. Shout out to Ahmed. I wish you luck next time.
Shout out to Ahmed.
No, wallah, that's his name. That's his name. No.
He tried to get into America and he couldn't.
Yeah, but this is before he joined work. It was sad. It was. Well, it's not sad, and this was before Trump as well. It was before Trump. You get me? Shout out to Trump and shout out to the president.
Maybe he did something. Yeah, maybe.
Whatever.
Just making sure that if they. if they see this or something, they're gonna be like, "We saw you on the podcast, huh?" Razor.S donates $3 and said, "This is Knut's construction." Hold on, the beeping needs to stop. All right, this is Knut's. 1 sec. This is Knut's construction management professor. I recently assigned him a project on Stockholm syndrome. Okay, I don't know if that. $5 from Anonymous says, if anybody in the chat donates $1, we can get Slicker to TwitchCon.
True.
That's true, except half of them are AFK, so. All right. Okay, here we go. So, let's take a poll. Here we go. Let's look at the poll.
Before wait, are we gonna vote?
Yes,
again?
We are voting. Here we go.
Oh, already?
It's between, yes, here we go. It was an 8-minute round.
We haven't even talked about anything.
It's okay. There's no topics at the end. It's just shooting the shit until somebody wins, and then we can get the fuck out of here. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look at the poll. In the Geldem. All right, here we go. Slicker is winning the poll so far.
Yo, Raj, can you bring another viewer? That's all I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna take a piss.
No, you can't. Okay? No, you can't decide 2 rounds in a row, which means Knut gets it. Wow, this is interesting. This has never happened before.
Wait,
so Knut gets it, so he gets to decide between Slicker and Candyland.
Eh? I'm at the top. Really?
How does that work, actually?
Wait, no, what?
Because you can't decide 2 rounds in a row.
I have to decide between myself and Candyland.
Wait, maybe.
No, Knut, that means that you would. Shit, how does this work?
Oh
my God, that makes no sense.
Maybe we should just let chat decide.
You're not allowed to. The rules are you can't make a decision 2 rounds in a row, which means Knut would have to decide between himself and Candyland, which.
No,
I
am second.
All right, no. It's Slicker's decision, Slicker. We can't bring in another viewer. It's your decision.
Okay. Pitch and toss. That was some high school shit. Heads or tails? Canute, Candy, what are you?
No. You have to make a decision that is not influenced by an outside source.
I'm gonna have to go with. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. Really, you have to put me in this position, which can lead into Inquisition.
Canute, tell him why you think you should stay.
I don't care. I'm always second, third, or fourth. So, but I think chat likes me better than both of these people, even though my viewers are lazy and they don't want to vote.
Candy.
Science is for the truth.
You did okay,
Candy.
What
the fuck is all that? Wait.
Science works for the big and the small.
Where the fuck is this coming from?
The old and the young.
Hello?
Hello?
Science never gives up.
Where the fuck is this?
Science is at the heart.
Where is this ad coming from?
For differences you can see.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus, he pressed on put on ads.
No, there's a stupid Petco ad coming up on my thing. What the fuck is that coming from? Okay, Slicker. Make a decision.
No, Candy didn't say anything. Candy? What? Any reason why you'd want to stay on?
Oh,
I know you're trying to sex. Okay.
She will probably let you tie her up and maybe give a pity job, pity one.
Oh my God!
On your mom's life.
I think I should stay because I've been voted out quick the last couple of podcasts, and it's my time.
I'd like to say this.
Have you seen the meme they made about me? That I sent you the picture.
No. You let me see.
Oh, that's a funny. Yeah, that's funny.
That's actually pretty
already.
scary.
Austin. Yeah, I showed it. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
This one right here. Oh, that's not it. This
Can I go take a piss?
No, you can't. It's time to vote, man.
Okay, because man, need to urinate in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Yeah, man's got to urinate. I get it.
Quick time. I'm going to. Shall I vote now?
Yeah, you should.
Okay, boy better know CBO. Boy better know CBO. That's me, ABE. So shut your mouth. You need to type up your CV, Microsoft Word.
Dude,
that's
make a fucking decision, please.
Okay, Candyland, I'm so sorry.
I won't be mad anyway if you kick me.
No, I'm sorry. Candyland, I am so... Candyland... Candy. Listen, your viewers, beautiful people, yourself, you're a very nice person, but you did say you won't date me. Come on. I mean, come on. Canute, you date me, right?
Of course I would date you.
And you would film it and send it to me, hopefully, then after.
Yeah.
Candy, do you like when guys go at it like that?
I think it's really cute.
Okay.
I'll be destroyed if Canute touch me. Mate, he ain't touching me. I'll be running away. Fuck that shit. Candy, I'm so sorry, but you know.
Okay, Candyland.
It's okay, Slicker.
Go ahead and shout yourself out, Candyland.
No beef. On my mom's life, no beef.
Yeah, it's okay, Slicker.
Promise, no beef?
To be here so long. Yeah, it's no beef, of course, Slicker. I really think you're super funny.
Oh, really? You didn't find me annoying today?
No, I didn't. I think you're super funny.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Candyland, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Candyland, and I'm gonna stream after the show is over, so you can come there.
Bye, Candy. Thank you.
Yeah, goodbye.
Can they download Black Ops 4 and play with me and Slicker?
I'm so bad at those kind of games. But yeah, thank you for having me. It was super much fun.
Bye, Candyland. It was super much fun for us, too. All right, then there were two. Well, it's just me and you, Canute.
Hell of some funny stories, that girl. It never stops. Like it's a new one.
I know, every time.
Stream.
Every time there's always a new one.
Every time there's a new. Yeah.
Getting tied up, and she's like, I don't know if I could. Of course, Jesus.
He said it was for science.
I know, $5 in gold. It said from Slicker from 5. I went AFK.
What did you say? Who the fuck you talking to? You get me?
We said that Candyland's story gets better for every fucking time. Like, it was the pity blowjobs. Now it is like being tied up for science projects. What's the next thing? What will be the next stream?
Rajj,
Canute, I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask this to both of you. What's your weakness? What makes you cry? Be honest. What makes you cry? What would make you cry? I want to know. What would make you emotional?
I can answer first if you want to.
Yes, please. What would make you emotional?
It may not make me cry, but I hate seeing girls crying. I feel bad when they're crying. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
People see that's something that people wouldn't know about because people would think that you enjoy making women cry.
I'm not talking about crying in a good way. Happy tears. I'm talking.
Your muscles make them cry.
Oh. Yeah, but that's something else. If you like your dick can make them cry, but that's happy tears. I'm not talking about those tears. No. Okay. I'm talking about like when they're sad, like that. I hate that.
Any girl or just like somebody you're with?
No, just the girls you're with mostly.
Okay. Slicker, what about you? What makes you cry?
I'd say it is sad to see a girl cry. Get me? I always go to them and cuddle them.
No, that's too easy. What really makes you cry?
No, I know. No, that's not mine. That's not mine. But I'll be realistic with you guys. Yes. Oh my God, who's this? This is not Slicker. This is Abraham speaking. Yes, my real name is Abraham. I will say when I don't know. I get this really random. Like when I drive, when I'm at work or something, when I'm by myself. Sometimes I think of like, I know it's stupid, but it just comes. I don't know why, and it pisses me off. It's like my brain. I think of like one of my parents dying. I don't know why. Don't ask why. Like no, not. I'm just thinking like, what happens if they die? And then it affects me, and then I get upset, and I'm almost half. I'm not gonna lie, I actually tear up if I think of it, man. But you get me, man's a bad man. You get me, man's still struggling out the streets and that, still acting like a G and that.
It's supposed to, this is a weak time. This is a weak. You're supposed to show a little weakness. It shows that you're a man. You cry.
Yeah, and
I know this is going to come at a surprise to a lot of people, but I cry watching Ellen DeGeneres surprise videos.
I can cry to TV shows now.
Yeah, cry. Like when somebody gets a big check and they have nothing, or somebody gets rescued, like the soldiers coming home videos.
American.
No,
that's so American.
The soldiers coming home. Like the soldiers coming home videos, and I'm just sitting there like in a sack of tears. And like the soldiers coming home, and the dad comes out of a box, and the high school kid at the football game, right? Does anybody ever watch those videos? Huh? And just sit there and cry. You all are lying sacks of shit.
You're talking to two fucking people from Europe now. You're not talking to American.
Have you ever cried in a movie, Canute? Huh?
Yes, I have. Fucking Game of Thrones when Tyrion Lannister goes up and they sentence him in court. That made me upset as fuck. And then what else? What a lot of TV series, mate. That makes me born like a little buster. I look at myself and I'm like, nah, this ain't Slicker. You get me, mate? TV series affect you a lot. But Ellen DeGeneres, are you mad?
Well, she doesn't make me cry specifically. It's what she does sometimes for people, you know. Hello.
Remember, you're talking to Slicker. This is. I think
he still can't get over the fact that she's married to a woman. He still can't get over that.
I think Rajj identifies himself as a girl, so he probably cries a lot more than us normal guys.
What about Austin? We're talking about Rajj, but what about Austin? What does he cry to?
I don't want to speak to him. Why don't you ask him sometime?
Can you bring him
on
the podcast?
You're so interested in Austin. Why, do you want to fuck him or something?
Well, he's my manager.
Skittles donates $5 and says, Rajj, come on, be honest. You cry every morning when you look down and see your micro penis.
Actually, yeah, I would say.
No, I don't. I don't cry every morning. I cry. What's the smallest thing you've cried over? Like the smallest, like insignificant thing, would you say?
That's actually not easy to remember. I don't cry that often.
You don't cry that often?
No, not that often.
No. That's a really difficult question. I've not. What have I cried over? I mean, I've cried multiple times over my dad throwing a slipper and shit like that. But
throwing a slipper?
Yeah, slipper. Oh shit! Yeah. I remember them pretty.
Well, how did your parents punish you? They threw a slipper at you?
Yeah, it's happened a lot of times.
Well, how does that happen? Like, what is that?
It's not fair. You guys talking about that? Like, your parents, Rajj, must have never done that. Like, Canute's parents never done that. But only Arabs do that. Their weapon is not a sniper rifle. I'm telling you right now. It's an aal. It's this. One sec. This made by Dunlop as well. This right here, they throw that. Honest to God, that's their weapon. And a stick. When I was a kid, I used to get whooped so hard.
Yeah, yes. But I think you know one thing, Slicker. I think they should bring back the fucking stick to make kids behave these days because there are.
Do you spank your daughter?
True.
When she misbehaves?
No, I don't spank her, but she's pretty well behaved.
No, do
you believe in spanking children? Chat, children? Do you think
if they're not when they're that small, but if they're like old enough to understand that what they're doing is wrong?
True.
Spanking.
Yes.
Should be fine.
When they're a teenager, that's when you start.
When they're 15 years old and they behave like shitty kids, fucking give them a spanking.
Mate, trust me, that's true.
15 years old.
Yeah, what's wrong?
You get spanked? Wait, hold on. No, I don't remember being spanked, but like...
Not in a sexual way, Rajj, but not in a sexual way.
15 years old though? Really?
Yeah, because then they're old enough to actually understand what they're doing is wrong. They do it by purpose.
I know, but they're 15 years old. Like, I don't think that... they're like too old to be spanked, aren't they?
No, that is actually not... That's
when you're older,
you should be spanked.
Where's the echo coming from? Slicker.
Goolsby. No, it's Goolsby.
Goolsby, what the fuck you doing, man? Rolling up here with that.
Don't you see my point there? Like, if you spank a 6-year-old, maybe they're not knowing why they do what they did was wrong. It can be like really hard for them. But when they're older, they know what they do. That's fucking wrong. They need a fucking spanking instead to learn that you should behave.
You know, when I go past schools, or like my cousin, like he's in trouble and stuff, I'd love to smack him because his attitude is not acceptable. Okay, yes, I'm being a hypocrite for what I used to do, but in my life, I wish I could go back in time and change my life. You know what I mean? Go back and study and all that. I could have been smart. Yo, look at me. I could have been smart. And unfortunately, obviously that's not now, but back then it's not nice. You know what I mean? My cousin spoke back to the teacher disrespectfully, right? Like he called her a slut, Mate, that deserves a smack on the face, mate. No, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, I wish I could smack him, but he's not my, he's not mine to do that. So I left it to his family.
$2 from Turkey Chicken. He says, "I know the feeling, Slicker. It's like Frisbee Man the slipper. The stick is like a baking stick."
I know Turkey Chicken.
Mate,
he's from Norway, actually.
Who's Turkey Chicken?
He's one of the gamer guys from Norway.
$2 from Anonymous says 15. You have to spank at 15. You didn't train right from the first place. Good point.
Yeah, but some kids they know how to behave, and then they suddenly changes.
When they hit high school, that's when you spank them. Even if they're in primary school, if my kid was in primary school and he was acting like me, I straight up get my. Not even something that's gonna hurt. That's gonna be a stain on their face. You know what I mean? Something that they'll remember. You know what I mean? I regret it. I used to get hit a lot, Raj. I swear to God, my mom and dad, both of them, they used to chase me, and I used to run behind my grandma, and she used to defend me. She was like, "La, let tulhum, Ufa."
Okay.
And she was my bodyguard, man.
Let's get it down to we're in a competition.
Okay, I'm reading chat there. They're saying 15-year-old girls would probably like a spanking from that. That's actually true. We got a lot of requests there on the internet.
Okay, all right. Okay, no. That's not appropriate. So, Knut, why do you think you should win the Royale podcast over Slicker here?
Actually, I don't care who wins of us. Like, we're fine. We're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're cool.
Second.
Will this be our first tie? Like, do you just want to call it a draw?
For me, I could call it a draw. I don't care.
You guys have both won.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
You guys have both won, Slicker. But it's okay. We'll get Slicker didn't say he wanted to call it a draw because he wants that host.
No, he can have the host.
Nah, listen, yeah. It's an accomplishment. Can you tell you why? I'll tell you why. Right, look at me. When I stream, 100 viewers. Goes down 90 viewers. Goes down 80 viewers. You get me? But Knut's saying it. Do you know why he's saying it? Because he has fucking 2K viewers. Come on, guys. Common sense. He's saying it because he's already got the viewers. He's already got the people in his chat. He doesn't give a fuck. You get me? I'm still a no one. Well, do you agree with me, lads, guys?
Yeah, but you bring up the show so much, too. You know? Yeah. So, I don't understand why people don't go watch you on your own shit,
But they will do, Raj, because I've been on your show for a while. And for me, it blew up the last 2 months.
Yeah.
And I've been on your show since March this year.
Yeah.
Every fucking week.
Mm-hmm. Every week, putting in the time, and now you're a big-time streamer. Knut Monk,
not a big time. I'm still this Norwegian pleb, a farmer from Norway. I'm still the same guy. I'm no big guy. No big shot. I'm exactly the same.
He's been doing it for six months, if I'm correct. If mathematically I am correct. But how long have I been here, Raj? Just say it for the people, Raj.
Kim Jong-un, I'm removing your moderator. Don't try to unban people that I just banned. To anybody. Yeah. I just saw that. Don't fucking try to unban people that I banned. I banned them for a fucking reason. All right? Period. End of story. Now you're timed out. How about that in the chat?
Bitch.
Don't call him a bitch. Yeah, like being sneaky, trying to get unbanned. That goes to all the moderators. If you decide to unban somebody that I ban, I'll take it. Thank you very much. So Kim Jong-un back.
I would love to ban Claw. Can't you just mod him so I can ban him just once?
$2 from Hamster Humper. Who the fuck names themselves Hamster Humper anyway? Hamster Humper donates $2 and says, I am a San Francisco Bay Area scientist. While you're in the area for TwitchCon, have Candyland stop up. All right. Not funny. Not funny.
Oh, I even saw Takarita in chat. She can join Candyland as well, being tied up.
No, come on, Knut. Anonymous donates $2 and says, Slicker, you can be smart. Don't degrade yourself. You can always learn. Some smart person has said the day I quit learning put me down. What? What? Some smart person has said the day I quit learning.
Just read it.
The day I quit learning put me down?
Who are you talking about?
I have no idea. I'm trying to read that, trying to make sense of whatever the fuck it just said. And
hey, fam, I understand what you mean. Shout out to the guy.
Look, I got consent. I can do it. Okay. If it's going to be something after TwitchCon or something.
Canute, please refrain.
Just look in chat.
Hold yourself together, please.
No, I just want everyone to see.
Ricky says, Slicker, why are you acting hurt when you lived in a gated community? Relax, mate. We all know you grew up with a silver spoon in your mouth. That's what they say. All right.
See me by that.
All right, chat. The vote's coming up right now. You're going to vote for who you want to keep. Whoever wins this one wins the Royale podcast. I'm going to post the poll in the chat. All right. Here we go. This is the last one. Best of luck, gentlemen. Good luck. Winner gets a host. Here we go. All right. Good luck.
Canute, it was good knowing you. Yo, Raj, I'd love to come to TwitchCon, fam. How sick would that be, lads?
Look, man, it's too late. I've already leveraged everything against everything. I've gotten so many people to TwitchCon, I can't get anybody else to TwitchCon.
No, I'm not saying that you need to invite me or anything. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Holy shit, don't look at the poll.
I'm not. But what I'm saying is, mate, who invited Mini Titan?
He got his money, he made his money, and he went.
I give him props for that. Imagine, lads, the content over there. When I go over there, be screaming, you get me, see Tyler 1, go up against him. Yo, Tyler 1, if you're ever going to watch this, 1v1 me at the KSI versus Logan Paul fight. How even is that, mate? I will pump myself. At the moment, man, I got this.
I think you'd be funny in a fight. I'd watch that. I'd pay to watch that.
Guys, mate, Tyler, make it happen.
All right. It is literally 50-50.
Fuck off.
It's 50. The poll is 50-50. But we have a winner. I'm going to decide the winner in very soon. It's very close. It's 50-50. Let's pull the numbers up on the screen here. Let's take a look. Oop. Here, let's take a look. All right. The winner of the Rajj Royale podcast. We're gonna stop it at 2,400 votes. 2,400 votes. We're gonna pause it.
I like you anyway, even if you beat me.
2,400 votes. I'm gonna pause it, and we are going to call the winner, and I'm going to freeze it at that point. Oh, never mind. 2420. 2420. There's not any more votes. That's a good stopping point then. All right, the winner of the Rajj Royale podcast by one vote.
By one?
By one vote. I stopped the poll by one vote. Is Slicker! Slicker by one vote. By one vote, ladies and gentlemen, the closest margin. That means two-time champion Slicker. Canute, get the fuck out of here. Bye. Twitch.tv/Canute. Slicker, give you a victory speech.
Man round there, shout out to the boy them, you get me? Am I the first time to win twice in a row?
Yep.
Ratio, shout out the fun them, one vote. Listen, mate, I said it again, make another video. That's how you win the Rajj Royale, for fuck's sake. Shout out to Malik, shout out to Ali, shout out to all my mates, Aki, Adam, JJ, well, actually, fuck JJ, Mike, you get me? Everyone, you get me? Malik, Ali, fucking love y'all. Rajj, I love you, mate. It's the last time. Thank you so much for bringing me on the show, and I appreciate everyone watching. I'll come back maybe in 6 months, 4 months time. Who knows, mate?
You want this host?
It's up to you.
Do you want it or not? Let me know. If you're only gonna stream for 20 minutes, give it to somebody else.
I won't, but you can give it to someone else. But I'll stream anyway. You can give it to someone else.
No, I'll give it to you. If you want it, then I'll give it to you.
Okay, I'll appreciate it. And I'll be generous to host someone else, but I know who to host. You get me? I'll host the newcomer. You get me?
Take care, Slicker. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the conclusion of the Royale podcast. Follow the Twitter, twitter.com/RajjOfficial. Follow Twitch. Follow everything. We're going to host Slicker. Have a wonderful day. No stream until Monday. Goodbye.